Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Chris Nirvana Tool here, and we are going to be taking a look at the preview decks for Gen Con 2023. These are the first new cards that we have seen in the we're gonna call it 5e 5th edition, not Kingswood edition. Remember, if anyone has saw our interview with Woodrow and Josh from Kingswood Games on what they wanted to call their edition, they didn't take the opportunity to give it a name, so we are going to call it 5th edition, 5e, until it's ready to go. But so what we're going to do here is I have yet to see any of the decks that are part of the preview deck event at Gen Con. This is our first chance at any of these new cards. It's been stuff that people have been talking about for about a week and a half now, thanks to good old work. Those got released while I was slaving away on a work trip, so I didn't get the chance then. And then I was like, let me just save it. I want to give viewers the organic reaction as I kind of go through. So I have some working knowledge of these cards. I have very brief, just general overview, kind of. Based off of just conversation I've heard. I love that everybody has, even before my stream, had decided to message me what their opinions are of this. But I kind of want to go through this. So the hope of this is, if you're on the fence of what faction deck to pick when you're at this event, we're going to go through it. I'll give my honest opinion on whether or not I think it's good. We'll wrap it all up, but what do I think are the best? Few thanks before we get rolling here. Obviously, we got Sanjington gifting out a sub going to Burnout, so thanks, Sanji. Appreciate that. And then Jerome with the follow. Thanks for following, bud. Really appreciate it. So let's take a look. So as you can kind of see right here on the screen, we got Warlord SOTS.com, Warlord SagaTheStorm.com. Good old Big Daddy Crun, the OG pig face. I love it. But here we are at the homepage. If you're looking to see what the deck lists are for this event, first, obviously, you want to sign up for a newsletter. You can do that. But over up on games, ooh, Ollie Eagle getting a sub from Sanjington. Thank you very much. Oh, no, Ollie just subbed himself. No. Yes, Ollie just subbed himself. Thank you, Ollie. Sanji's not got credit for your hard work. But what do we got here? Going to Gen Con 2023 events. So here's a whole breakdown of what we got. Good old August 3rd to 6th, so not too far from now. I think around this time, in 1 week, I'll be almost done with round one. So looking forward to it. We can got some nice photos of Gen Con's past and then just randomly Ohio. This is not Gen Con. Why is Ohio in the Gen Con thing? You are one state off. But some nice fellows in there, so there you go. But this kind of breaks down everything that Kingswood Games is doing at Gen Con. There's some learn to plays, some cube drafts, which are always a lot of fun. Highly recommend those if you got time. Ancients Constructed, which is a big one, but obviously the main event is the Win a Card preview deck. So this is, again, first look at 5th edition, and we have the full deck list here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to click on each deck list, starting alphabetical order and factions. Rogue Panda Art with the gifted sub going to Zamp Primus. Thank you, buddy. And you started a hype train. There we go. Look at this. All it took was seeing the faction decks, and then the hype started. We're getting hyped for 5e, and Gracchus is giving us 5 subs. Look at that. Thank you, Gracchus. Really appreciate it. Choo-choo indeed. Okay, I think I know why Gracchus is getting excited and wants the hype going, because we're going to start with the Devidians. That's definitely what it's all about. But you know, let's take a look at each of these decks. So I'm going to crack it all on open. I love that, like, I'm able to kind of click on this, make it big, and then we can kind of scroll through card by card. So thank you to Woodrow for making this a good user-friendly webpage. The professional in me appreciates that. So first thing I want to start off before we dive into this Devidian deck, I enjoy that each of these decks, like obviously when you have like preview decks or demo decks, the first thing that comes to mind is those decks are like 30 cards each. Like the old school Gnarl Yaw deck was 30 cards. You get like one copy of your big card. Or like even Chron and Logan were like that. But these decks are 50 cards. They are a legitimate Warlord deck, and you get almost X3 of everything. So I really appreciate that. Who says I'm trying to... Oh, okay, gotcha. I was going to say, I definitely was not trying to silence the people. I am just... I'm here to support the people. I am the voice of the people. I'm also the voice of myself, but as a member of the people, I am okay with that. But I like that these are 50 card decks. That makes these a little bit more consistent, and obviously you get more bang for your buck. So I like that. No, it's not a 100 card deck. It's a large voice. Yes, it is. Though some people say I don't have a large voice. AJ has the quote unquote largest voice because that's why they get him to make announcements at Gen Con. But let's dive into this. The good old Storm cometh. So starting off with the Devidians. This is literally the deck breakdown, the full list. It also gives you a little asterisk just so you can see what the starting art is. Starting cards are. Like, what is the starting army? That's what I was going for. And all these are new cards, so I don't recognize it. But obviously there's a lot of cards from Warlord's past that we very much recognize in here. So you kind of get a general feel of what it is. It looks like a Devidian thing. And I also noticed they got the Devidian border over here, but a little Devidian faction symbol over here. So let's see. Let's take a look at the flavor, though. Obviously, I think a lot of people like Warlord flavor. So the Storm cometh, newly appointed as High Acolyte in the Church of Storm. Helen, is this just Helen or Helene? How are we going to pronounce it? Heyin, if we want to go, a little bit of Espanol in there. Embodies the tenets of Deverenia's ancient religion. With the divine power of the storm behind her, she will stop at nothing to spread her faith. So good old Helene. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking at first. But then I was thinking, isn't Lady Helene just one L and already a character? So, that's why I didn't know. But either way, maybe it's the same person and she just decided she wants to get another L in her name. Could have been that. I mean, when you are a Deverenian zealot, you call the shots. You do what you got to do. So we still got the Church of the Storm running around here. We got, High Acolyte Helene. That's what we're going to call her. So let's start going through. And this is obviously the deck list, but we're going to go in alphabetical order, not in the order here. So let's start going. Ambitious Squire. This is a new one. Okay. So a level 1 character this is the starting level 1 character as well. So it's just a regular fighter character, human squire, plus 0 attack, 13 AC. So very Baldwin Troubadour, except that it's a fighter. What's going on, Midge? How you doing? Plus 1 skill, 1 HP. Like the art here. Ambitious Squire gains plus 3 attack for each adjacent higher level Deverenian character. One could spend a lifetime to get noticed. Oh, this poor dude. He wants to not be a squire, but once he's next to actual knights, then he gets to be a threat. So this is I'd say this is pretty on theme with a lot of Deverenian, like Deverenian stuff. Like we've seen this kind of ability before in getting boost to stats for being next to higher level characters, and it makes sense for a squire, obviously, just to be right next to it, but nothing too crazy here. 13 AC, 0 attack is pretty standard. It's very reminiscent, like I said, of Baldwin Troubadour. Level 1 generic character. So this is pretty good. I like it. Yeah. I think this is totally fine. We'll see how it compares to the other ones, but that's your level 1 starter. Alright, let's move on. Good old Banish the Wound. So this is still the same card we got here. Level 3 cleric action. Before you suffer wounds, reduce the wounds by 1. I like the way that this looks in this new template. The actions looks very good. I like that. I don't know if this I think the class symbols had like black in them though, right? Or am I imagining things? Or I don't know. Something looks off with this. Like I don't know if there was like a black outline of the symbol that's missing. Let me see. I want to take a look. Let's compare it to the old one. It's different. Oh, it had a white. It like popped more with the white. So that's how it looked previously. This is how it looks now. You guys got to get that, make that white pop a little bit more, guys. Let's go. But anyway, yeah, Banish the Wound, as expected, still good. Very, very, it is the healing spell in limited format, so I like that. Moving on. Breastplate of Power, you're going to get 2 of this in here, which is good for a unique item. You don't want 3 of a unique item in a deck when you're trying to learn people. I mean, like you want, I mean, just in general, having a unique item and having 3 of it, like that has to be something you build around. But there's going to be situations where you have this in play and then you draw it and now you have a dead card because you can't put it into play. It's good for a teaching moment to have 2 of it and to have unique there. I can see this being a common mistake, but it's something that needs to be learned in order to keep playing Warlord. So I like, and this is like a various like core card, as I will call it, like from back in the day, Breastplate of Power. That was one of those cards where it's like, yeah, this card's great. And it's very straightforward and just still really good. Sways the percentages to you. I like the way the art pops on the item layout there. Yeah, good old Rogue Panda art's digging the borders. That's somebody with an actual art degree, so he understands this. The icons for action cards have a white outline that separates the faction symbol from the background. Okay, that's weird. But yeah, Breastplate of Power, good. So what we saw was a cleric spell, and we see some fighter items. So cleric cavalry or cleric fighter is what I'm assuming the high acolyte is. But let's go on. This is the level 2 here, and this is an upgrade from Lady Melligrance, I'll tell you that. Church Watchguard. So he is watching the church, making so no one goes in. +3 attack, 13 AC, 3 skill, 2 HP. The 2 HP is the big thing here. My shift is long, but my patience is short. Damn, this guy's just angry. He doesn't do anything other than be angry, clearly. But level 2, Devidian, yeah. So he is just a Lady Melligrance with better stats, which is fine. It probably in the grand scheme of Warlord won't matter too much, but having 2 HP it is the key there. So it shores up your second ranks from getting sniped out in case there's some range strikes in the opposing first rank. But otherwise, once he gets up there, 13 AC, 2 HP, and 3 attack and 3 skill are decent stats. So very solid. So it's kind of going towards a very cavalry-oriented thing. So someday we'll get a Stolen Destiny Captain of the Watchguard that has once per turn kill the opposing warlord. What do you keep wishing for crazy Devidians? All right, let's see. Let's keep going. Good old Count Damien. This was a old school dev. Any of you older players will definitely recognize this one. 3 strikes on a level 4 character. Oh, wow, I'm putting this in my deck. So that's what you got a lot of back in the day. Doesn't do anything else other than 5/2/2. Him and his little Devidian hounds here. 13 AC, 2 HP, 5 skill. But level 4. So it'll take some time to get him up there, but 3 strikes is really good. Are the stats the same? Sanji, you asking about the stats for Count Damien? We can look. We got the Accord Lance. We are a very up and current stream here. We got the latest technology, which is called multi-tabs in Google Chrome. So yeah, good old Count Damien. Yeah, it's the same thing. He doesn't have no. Does he have the huntsman over here? He's not even a huntsman. He doesn't have. He's just character. He doesn't have anything else. That's like, they're like, you know what? He's not hunting. He's just taking the dogs for a walk. That's it. That's all he does. The Devidian's hounds, they got to pee too. 6 a.m. Doesn't matter. You got to pray to the storm. They're going to be nudging at you. It's time for their walk. It's time to eat. And then you better be ready at lunch and dinner as well. That's just how it's going to go. But 5 skills good, 2 HP. But 3 strikes, that's why. So hopefully they got something to make those 3 strikes worthwhile. Like a quick strength or something like that. Yeah, I see quick shielding in the list, but gift from above. Okay, well, we'll get to that. Oh, we got a new one here. We got a new one. Good old Gedbane. This is a scary looking guy. He's a character Stormwraith Paladin. You can see those kind of in here right now. Level 4 fighter, 8 AC, 222, 5 skill, 2 HP, planner. So planner, for those who don't remember, evens is what you need, and you will roll a lot of 13s against this character, especially because he's looking very demonic. So it's just that's all you're gonna get. It's just 13s. But opposing lower level characters within one rank suffer -2 attack and AC. That's a really good ability. He's not unique too, so you can have multiple get Banes. I like that. That makes sense now. Bane. It's kind of like the D&D ability to zap some stats. I like that. That's a cleric ability, but they made him a fighter paladin. Oh, okay, paladin. Yeah, they do cleric things. Limited order, move forward 1 rank. Okay, so he flies. That's pretty cool. So he just once per turn can go forward 1 rank. So he'll get up there quick. Again, 3 strikes. That's really good. Evil paladin makes sense. There you go. He's what was that, Blackguard? Yeah, I forgot. It's been a minute since I played D&D. Wish he had a 3rd HP. Yes, but as long as he doesn't go against a spell slinger, he'll be fine. But I kind of like that as well. But this guy's solid. He has a damage type too, and this is something you notice. Well, that I've now noticed. But there are damage types. I've known about that just because, like, right before the revised rules came out, just reading through that, there was a section on there. It was one of those, oh, I don't have to worry about this. So I'll deal with that later. But I guess I don't know if this is like fire or electric. I don't know what this is. So I'll have to kind of refer to that. Radiant or electric? I'm going to assume radiant. Okay. Yeah, he's essentially a 4/4, which you have 30 HP. Yeah. Nice anti-buff. Yeah, I don't know if it's radiant. If yeah, I would think electricity. Like, look at this art. Like, there's lightning coming out of him. It's a storm, you know? That's what storms do. Yeah, so we're going to call this electric damage. There we go. He's casting lightning bolts as he punches people. Evil Paladin should be necrotic, but, you know, yeah, I agree with that. But you can see the difference here in just this. The little graphical versus like Count Damien. He just got an axe. He's got a nice little ornate axe with some little, you know, some little inscription on there. But either way, I like that we got 2 characters with 3 strikes. It's going to speed up the Dev Cavalry for sure. Oh, here we go. Here's one that everyone remembers. Get Dosset. Here's your 3rd HP. So we got some pretty good level 4s for a demo deck. Get Dosset, 7/3 for attacks, so 2 strikes. 5 AC, he's also planner. He's a Storm Wraith. He hangs out in the storm. Level 4 fighter. Everybody's got 5 skill. And 3 HP. Limited react after target character within 1 rank attacks. Attacks is specific, not melee strike. If this character's attack is lower than Dosset's level, stun the target. Okay, so this guy is very good. 3 HP planner, so, you know, a few of those like little like
hey Resto
level 1 characters will like plink him and could probably take him out. So he is, like, you know, a little squishy, but he's still super good. And like there is a negative to swing with those little guys because they usually have small attacks, and he essentially removes them from the equation for a good 2 turns. Good old Jason Engel original art too. So not too much to go from there. Then we got next gift from above. Target a character. The target gains a bonus to attack and AC equal to this cleric's level this turn. This is a absolute iconic cleric action, especially from the days of Saga of the Storm. So nothing new here. Very good looking card. Very solid. You get 3 of that as well. Gracchus Taxi. Gracchus, well, we're on G's right now. When we get to S, then we can talk about that card in chat, okay? This is how it goes. Oh, come on. We're not going to talk about no items yet. We're going to talk about the Warlord. She's here, baby. Hi, Acolyte. Wow, Acolyte. Wow. Hi, Acolyte Helene. We got her name out. Don't worry. I just got real excited. So, 2 strikes. +5/+1. 15 AC. Level 5 cleric. She is a Warlord character, human acolyte. Devidian. She's sitting in a dilapidated church. You know, the Church in the Storm needs some donations, bro. Gracchus, you need to give them more money. They don't even have walls. What the hell? So 9 skill. That's good for a cleric for sure. 3 HP. All right, let's read her up. Your level 4 Devidian characters may enter play as if they were 1 level lower. Wow, she is Sir Robert, Sir Robert the Devidian. I like that. And it's only level 4s though, so no level 5 silliness. And that's an interesting aspect too. Like thinking down the line for constructed, if she's only reducing your level 4s, playing your level 5s is a pain in the ass. So, but you may enter though, so it's optional too. If your rank 3 is very cluttered, you can put them into 4. So that's something to note. Limited react after Helene targets your other Devidian character with an action. Spend target equal or lower level non-warlord character in an opposing front rank. So okay, after she targets one of her other Devidians with an action. Spend target equal or lower level non-warlord in an opposing front rank. Okay, yeah, so she kind of calms everybody down. She's like, we're praying here. What are you doing? Like, you're insulting the storm. I'm trying to do something here. I'm trying to hold mass. And you're sitting there getting real aggravated. Like, stop. And then she turns you off for a turn. Spend equal or lower. Yeah, so and it's equal or lower level to her, not to the target that your other character. So I like that. High Acolyte or High Acolyte. Yeah, that's what you think it is. She's the plug. She's hooking you up with that good. Is that what this damage type is? Blazing up. And that's how she gets you to spend. It's like just mellows out for a turn. That's pretty cool. I like that. Limited just once. Oh yes. So a limited react. Yeah. For those who aren't 100% comfortable with that yet, that's something that all of us who have played in the online circuit are familiar with from the build a Warlord. A limited react is a way of saying react once per turn. It's how you get reduce the amount of characters used in the text. So, but the storm demands our devotion, and as she's doing things with her other Devidians, she needs you to start devoting. So, pretty good. I like it. So she's got some fighter. So we have breastplate. So obviously that's for the other characters that she's going to drop, but she's got plenty of targets already. So I like it. You got multi-striking level 4s, and they're coming in lower, so they're coming quick. Dare I say it? The Devidians might have been, taking some notes from the Free Kingdoms here. What's going on? I like it. All right. Ooh, we got a new action, baby. Invoke the storm. That storm is very angry. It is an action. It is lightning. So if it has a lightning little trait over here, I'm gonna assume all that other damage is lightning. The storm does lightning stuff. I like it. Spend order. Put a Stormlord character token in your first rank that is a level 5 evil Devidian fighter with +7/+7, 8 AC, 7 skill, 3 HP, planner, the storm rate and avatar traits, and the text. At the end of turn, kill your Devidian character or kill this character. So this is Avatar of Core, but it's for Devidians. I kind of like that. I mean, I'm a big fan of Avatar Core. Let's go take a look. But damn, they're stealing from the Free Kingdoms tactics with like level 3s and multi strikes, and now they're going for the Dwarven spell of Avatar Core. Look at that. There we go. So, yeah, it's exactly the same thing. You put the card, but in this case, the difference is you put a token into play. So the Invoke the Storm goes into your discard. Avatar Core would be the card that you put into play. But otherwise, you have to sacrifice a Dwarven Cleric at the end of the turn, or you sacrifice him. Yeah, so it's the same. Let's see. So Devidian is America. Yeah, it's starting to see, by the way. Yeah, okay, and you kill too. So there you go. You would kill the avatar, or you kill your own character. But yeah, and 2 strikes, 7/7. Yeah, this is nothing to scoff at. I like this. Putting this character into play would not trigger her react, because you are not targeting another Devidian. You can only target characters in play, and that doesn't involve putting it into play, even though it is a Devidian. So just an FYI there. But otherwise, yep, solid card. You're getting 3 of this bad boy? Hell yeah. That's a lot of it goes right in the front rank. That's a lot of angry Devidians. This dev deck's looking pretty good. Oh, here we go. Meet at the inn. We're not even going to read anything else other than the flavor text. Come on, guys. I have an overwhelming urge to go to the nearest inn and meet a pair of strange travelers who will help us with our quest. What? So soon after our 2 friends died. Yep. That's how it goes. When you start a campaign and when you need to restart a campaign because of a TPK, baby. But... Stunned in the front. Yeah, Avatar core. And that's the thing, too. So all these out-of-faction clerics who are going to try and... cast Invoke the Storm. You're putting a Devidian in. The loyalty penalty says you go upside down. Take it easy. But me at the end, 3 of in a deck. That's what a lot of people do. And it's a great space saver, too, for when you're designing these decks. It's like, yeah, let's teach people what me at the end is, because it's an iconic card. I have that artwork right up there. There we go. I like it. All right, let's move on to a new one. This is an angry-looking horse. Mire Death Mare. It's a level 6 item. It's a steed. And it gives 3 attack to the character who has it equipped. Orders, spend Mire Death Mare. Move forward 1 rank. Limited orders, spend Mire Death Mare. Target a lower-level opposing character within 1 rank. Perform a +3 melee strike against the target. This is awesome. I like this. Because that's the thing, too, especially with Dev Cavalry. You'd run so many steeds, and then you're drawing them in later turns when all your characters are already up in the front and you don't need it. This is utility. You can spend it for a strike against a lower-level opposing character. This is really good. Quality card. You get 3 of this, right? Oh, excuse me. Yep, Mire Death Mare. Yep, boom. So 3 of that bad boy. Solid card. Quick shielding. We all know it. We all love it. You don't get quick strength, though, because you have too many characters with multi-strikes, so we're only giving you the shielding. The High Acolyte is all about protection. I like this. You can quick shielding one of your characters, then react with her. So they just spent a character to attack. You reacted with a quick shielding. Now you're spending another character with her ability. That's really cool. I like that. Here is Shock Saber. So, okay, it's got to be lightning then, with all this other, with all this shock theme. You know, the storm prays to lightning now. There's also wind and rain, but this one they only care about lightning. +2 to attack and to AC. Level 5 item. It's a weapon and a shield, so it takes up 2 slots. Equipped fighters melee strikes, ignore planner, and AC bonuses from items. I like that. React. After this fighter is targeted with a range strike, spend the Shock Saber to gain +10 AC for the duration of the strike. This is a really good one. To give these stats with a level 5 item, that's solid in its own. Not having to worry about planner is going to be good, but I don't know if the mercs or elves are going to have other planner characters. Or if you're in like a mirror match, whoever gets the Shock Saber first. So whoever gets the Shock Saber and has the favor of the storm. And AC bonuses from other items. That's going to be big too. So no Uber. And then, again, just to protect against range strikes. This is really good. I like it. Quality design. Sister Kieran, what you got, sis? Level 3 Cleric. Human Acolyte. +3 attack, 15 AC, 5 skill. Again, everybody has 5 skill. So 555, the number of the storm. And also every single phone number used in any Hollywood movie in the 90s and early aughts. But limited order, target your higher level Devidian character. Your target, I got to reread that because I read that really dumb. Limited order, your target higher level Devidian characters journeys. So what does that mean? That means nothing when you read it and you like don't know the rules. So journey is a word that they have used to replace move forward or backward 1 rank. So she is essentially Cardinal Celis for higher level Devidians. So she can move 3s and 5s around, either forward or backward. Pretty good. I do like that. And obviously she's not unique. So if you get multiples of them, you can just kind of bounce them around. Have you managed to memorize what journey means yet? It's a lot to remember. No, it just means you can journey. You can either go there or back again. The Hobbit's Tale by Bilbo Baggins. That's all you got to remember. Journey. Going forward or going back. 1 rank. That's what journey means. But she can only move higher level Devidians. Only moves 4 and higher. That is correct. But otherwise, 2 HP, 15 AC, I like. And she's a backup character for the Banish the Wound. It's all good in the hood. Spiritual Respite. Level 4 cleric action. It has Radiant. So there we go. Roll order. Target your other character. On a 1 through 9, you unstun the target. On a 10 through 19, you ready the target. On a 20, you ready the target and gains +4 attack and AC this turn. Okay, I like this style and this design of rolling for a magic item is one of the things that I loved about playing D&D. So it's just like, you find random treasure, roll for it. Let's see what we got. Oh man, you landed on the chart with like some high level magic items. All right, let's see what we got. But we play a game that is designed with the D20 being success or failure. And here being able to take the attempt if you really want to stun somebody. So all right, it fails on a 10. It fails on a 9 or lower if you have nobody who's stunned. But otherwise you get like a real big reward for just an order. I really like this. Also, how much taller is the kneeling man than the cleric? I mean, it depends. I don't think this. He's very big. Yeah. She's just short. She's probably 5 foot. Homeboy over here, probably a 6'5" monster on the battlefield. But targeting, yeah. So either you're getting an unstun or right. So it'll be cool to kind of see how you set this up. Most of the times you'll probably use this just as a chance. 10 or better means this is a 55% chance that you will succeed. 45% chance you fail. So there we go. I like this. And then if you roll the natural 20, getting some bonus there, that's going to feel good. I like these kind of cards because they'll create memorable moments while playing the game. Wow. Okay. We already got some faction loyalty heating up in the chat. There you go. Chat always yelling at each other. We got the devs and the dwarves not liking each other. Don't worry. Dwarves are next. We're getting to them. Squire Aragon. One of the most iconic Devidians. I love Squire Aragon. +1, 11 AC, 1 skill, 1 HP, level 1 fighter. Inflicts an additional wounds with melee strengths against characters that don't have an armor or shield equipped. So this is the Brine Fiend killer. It was in campaign edition and other editions as well. In some start, like you just want to start this, but you can't. Game 1, your starting army is fixed from this set. So if you want to change out to Squire Aragon in case there's someone who has Brine Fiends, you got to wait till game 2. But Aragon is iconic. I love it. So moving on, less iconic, but big for 4E. Squire Fendrick, +3, 14 AC, 2 skill, 1 HP. All this looks the same as the 4E card. Level 2 fighter, limited order, spend a character in this rank, move forward 1 rank. If Fendrick moves, he may perform a melee strike. So I think game 2, if you're running the dev deck, you might want to switch out one of the Church Watchguards for a Fendrick, and you can go like a Watchguard Fendrick or just double Fendrick if you want to go aggressive as well. But you got to do that game 2. But I like having this alternate. And that's it. So that is everything. All in all, like Dev's got some quality characters. The items are really good. Like the steed is awesome. Breastplate of Power is really good. This is a solid deck. The Spiritual Respite is a quality card just to ready some. But yeah, this is good old Dev Cavalry. I really like this. So I think this is a very solid start here. I would not be sad to have this deck at this point. It is very good. So, I mean, very good considering it was the only one I've read so far. But we'll have to have a look at it. All right, cool. So let's go on back. That'll be the devs. If I'm giving the devs, I don't know. I don't want to give them like a scale yet until I take a look at all of them. But devs coming out strong. So speaking of strength, let's go to some good old dwarves. Or if you don't like dwarves, you know, sorry, but you're gonna have to deal for like, 20 to 30 minutes as I kind of go through this. So let's take a look. Defenders in the Dark, born as a guardian during the tail end of the reign of the late King Zod, Korak was just old enough to see the horrors of the Abyss. Now seasoned, Korak trains new dwarf soldiers. Would they just be new Dwarven soldiers? Abyssals and cowards know no sterner foe. Look at that, no. You're just trying to get some tongue twisters here. This text was written to try and mess me up on my stream. So 20-minute break. There you go, Rogue Panda. All right. Well, Bobby will be happy. So here we go. We got good old Korak. He started as a guardian. I like that little flavor there. Guardians being iconic, but now hold on. I'm just the late King Zod. So I mean, King Zod's been dead for a while. So but the tail end of King Zod's reign. And he was just a guardian, and now he's old enough. Yeah, so. Okay, it seems like the Abyss is gone now. So, just based off of this little text here. So, Bobby wrote it. Alrighty, let's see. What do we got? Starting us off with an action. Another tavern brawl. This is cool art. I like the black. Obviously, these are all test images. I love the black and gray look on the artwork. Like just especially like the smoothness of this. Like, it's super cool. There's no artist credited. I don't know. Is this just AI art? I don't know. Or if they're actually clearly they're not working with somebody. Otherwise, they would have credited them. But I do like this. Image Ghost King Zod one day. There you go. All right, another Tavern Brawl. Level 1, classless action. Target opponent chooses a character they control. The character performs a melee strike. After the strike, this character performs a melee strike. So target opponent chooses a character they control. Okay, so they're choosing who does a melee strike. And then in return, you get a melee strike. So it's a gamble. This is one of those, like, if you have better position, then their strike ain't gonna matter and yours is gonna hit hard. So it's a little bit of a win more. But the fact that it's another Tavern Brawl, is that what the old Tavern Brawl did? Let's have a look. Tavern Brawl. Level 4 fighter back then. Play before this fighter makes a melee strike roll. Subtract 2 from the die roll. If the strike hits, stun the target before inflicting wounds. Yeah, this is a different Tavern Brawl. I don't know, man. Gundam is a fan. There we go. Crooked noses are a regular sight in Steelforge. And these dwarves like to fight each other. That's true. These dwarves will tell you about kinetic linking for sure. Right, Bobby? But look at these short arms. Who's he punching? Look at how stubby this is. You got to get it real close. He got no reach. Guy on the left's got reach. I'm taking my money on Baldy over here. Well, he's bald with long hair. That's never a good thing. I think it's AI because the dwarf on the right has only 3 fingers. He's got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, on the left side. Oh, yeah. Unless this little, he lost this little pinky wearing, probably do like, he was like feeding a dog a treat. His left hand. There we go. There we go. Excuse me. It's cocked back. There you go. I mean, that's real far cocked back. It just looks funny. Like, but that's a big thumb he's got there. He looks real angry. What's with the samurai haircut though? But this is an okay card. It's win more. It's gonna really depend. All right, let's stop making fun of dwarven art. Oh, okay, here we go. This is good dwarven art. Oh, I like the way the purple pops here. A tone iconic. Dwarven cleric. I just fumbled and said Devidian just to piss off Bobby. Tone +3, 14 AC, 4 skill, 2 HP, level 3 cleric. Enter, spend, react. Target another dwarf character, remove 1 wound from the target. Yep, so... and the enter, spend, react, it's you don't enter as you're suffering the wound. So it's like the wound has to be sitting on your character, and then for your turn, you play a tone, and then you spend a tone to remove the wound from it. So tone is solid. Tone is super solid. And after that, again, it's either holding ranks with 2 HP and 14 AC, or does this have banished wound in it? You would hope. We'll see if she's got some cleric actions to spend for. Alrighty. Blasphemous sign, not blasphemous. Uh-oh, somebody didn't proofread. That's not good. So a blasphemous sign. Gives +1 attack, level 3 cleric item. Adjacent characters gain +3 attack. So yeah. I'm starting to believe you, Bobby, that you did write all this. Oh man. So yeah, now you can run 6 of this now if you want. You can run 3 blasphemous and 3 blasphemous. That's how we do it. There you go. Thank God they got the M right. That's for sure. Oh man, but yeah, okay. How many of this we got in here? 3. There's a lot of blaspheming in the Dwarven faction. What is this? They keep blaspheming. Alrighty, Brunter's Helm. Now we're talking. Let's give only 2 Brunter's Helm. Let's give those Dwarven fighters who we have yet to see +1 hit point. So looking pretty good. Good old sound. Is this art weirdly aligned to the left? Why is the Brunter's Helm not center? Was the old one like that? He just says yes. I don't know who he's saying yes to. Brunter's Helm. Okay, it was kind of always like a little aligned to the left. I guess I just don't notice it. I guess with the new frame, yeah. All arts are more to the left. Okay. Interesting. I want to show you a little bit more of what the fireplace looks like. It's the forge, Chris. It's not a fireplace. Okay. But either way, good old iconic fighter item. It's still good. Chant. All right, we remember this. Eventually, we'll get to some new cards. But adjacent dwarven characters adjacent to Chant get 2 AC. Is Chant the starter? No. But could be an alternate starter depending on how the other dwarf looks. But Chant's a solid starter deck option. Doesn't even give extra HP. I know, right? What kind of dwarf is this? Brunter's Helm should be a bit rusty, right? Yeah. Brunter hasn't been around in a while. All right. Dueling Saber. There we go. I've always liked Dueling Saber as a card. But everyone remembers this one. This is not new. +2 attack. Level 5 item weapon.
Undercard deck.
Spend Dueling Saber. Target a character within 1 rank who performs a melee strike targeting this fighter. Perform a melee strike back. Okay, so we're seeing a theme here with this and another Tavern Brawl. Seems like dwarves are kind of really leaning into the Lasan Warbreaker kind of thing where it's like, you can punch me, but when I survive, I'm going to punch you harder. So that's very Dwarven, I would say. But that's the theme I'm seeing here. Epic Donnybrook. What the hell is a Donnybrook? Is Donnybrook an actual thing like that I've never heard of? I'm almost afraid to like. It's a fight. Okay. So I don't know what a Donnybrook is. I've never used it. It's been a long time. All right, Epic Donnybrook. So this dwarf also has 3 fingers. Look, it's the same dwarf. Again, we told you, he lost his pinky feeding his dog, all right? That's just how it goes. Level 4 fighter action. Roll spend order. Okay, so like in this, you spending order, and you roll more of this roll action. 1 through 9, so 45% chance. You get 3 melee strikes. Okay, that's really good. 10 through 19, perform 3 melee strikes that may target opposing characters within 2 ranks. Okay. That's pretty nuts. The 20 melee strike hits each opposing character within 2 ranks. Okay, so the 20 in some cases might be a negative. each opposing character within 2 ranks. Okay, so you could target the whole thing. Well, if they're in Power I and you roll a 20, you're going to be pissed. That's just a really good fighter action. This might be the obliterate of 5e. But yeah, that's really good. This guy looks very happy to be in a Donnybrook, which is a fight, apparently. Epic Stony Brook. There we go. Dwarven Evolution. It's spicy. Yeah, no, this is good. This is just solid beatdown. So we'll see who can perform that one as we keep on going. What do we got? Goad! Okay, Goad can't perform it, but look at those ears, bro. I mean, damn. He's got a little bit of elf in him. Level 2 fighter. He's a barbarian. There we go. +2 attack, 14 AC, 4 skill, 1 HP. Limited order. Target an opposing character within 1 rank. The target performs a melee strike. After the strike, Goad performs a melee strike with advantage. So advantage is rolling 2 dice and choosing which one you want. Disadvantage is also another new addition to this game where you roll and keep the worst result. Now, I don't know, is it worst result or if it's lower? So we'll have to check a look at the ruling. Anyone have the rules document handy in chat? Because I don't want to pull that up, but advantage and disadvantage, like, do you take the worst result or do you take the lower roll? Because, like, let's say you have advantage, or let's say you have disadvantage and you swing at a planner character. You roll like an 8 and a 3, or no. Let's say, like, let's say you're rolling a Get Bane. You roll an 8 and a 15. Like, the 15 would miss, but the 8 would hit. All right. No, that's an action. It's not for dwarves. All right, you're just saying things. Nobody answered my question. What does disadvantage do? Advantage and disadvantage. All right, well, we'll never know because everyone else just wants to talk about Goad. But it's a perfect name for this dwarf. This is really good. You may even switch this out. But is he the starter? No. Someone named Lightbearer is. Okay. So you got options. Don't say why. He's good. Holy Might. There we go. Level 4. Target a character. The target gains +3 attack or AC this turn. Remove 1 wound from the target if possible. Solid. Disadvantage on planner always takes the lowest odd, and advantage against planner always takes the highest even. Okay, cool. There we go. I like that. That's how you clear that up. Holy Might, yep. Straight reprint. Really good. And it's got the Dwarven art right on it. So, very, very good. Moving on. Oh, here's the man. There we go. This has got to be Radiant, right? I think so. Also a Paladin. Okay. This is how they do multi-class. Okay, I was really confused at first. Like, why is he only level 4? Good old Stonejaw. There we go. I had a very vulgar D&D character that so story time. Yeah, my Medusan Lord was Orvok Granitefall, and the playtest name that I sent to Rich Carter when we were designing that back in 4E. Was the name of a D&D character that, shout out to my friend Ray Koneko. I think he originally coined this term. But there was a Dwarven character named Stonejaw Anvilcock. So that was like, this is the most angry Dwarven name. Obviously, you could not put that on a card for this game and expect people to accept it. But when I see Stonejaw, that's all I think of. They luckily dropped the Anvilcock. But Korok Stonejaw. Okay, so he's a fighter and a cleric. This is a weird way to do multi-class. I know it saves room here, but it's like, I'm mainly a fighter. I'm also a cleric. It's like, I guess when you look at the 4, you can kind of figure it out. But let's take a look. All right, so he's a warlord character. He's a dwarf guardian paladin. 1 single +8 strike. There we go, in true dwarf fashion. 16 AC, 6 skill, 4 HP. Now we're talking. Defend +8, riposte +8. Korok may perform the defend feat twice per turn and is considered adjacent to all your dwarven characters for using it. I like that. He can defend the beginning and then, like, early turn, then keep the exchange going where, sometimes Warlord games are just one on turn one, but like rolling hot dice with your starting army. So he can, with a defend, twice per turn, going at him, take that pressure off the front rank, which is really good. And then you draw some atones and heal it up. This dude smacks a level 1 first action. And that's true, he does repost. So that's really good. You can repost that. That's also really good. Limited order, perform a melee strike. If the target performed a melee strike this turn, this strike... perform a melee strike. If the target performed... if the person you're swinging at performed a melee strike, this strike inflicts an additional wound. Okay, so he has an order, just do a melee strike. So that's how you get 2 strikes. I like that. That's very Dwarven. It's slow, but still 2 hits. All right, so he's a fighter cleric. He's got 2 feats. He's got an order that strikes, and he gives you early advantage over. Yeah, this guy's really good. Radiant damage 2. Not sure how much that's going to matter, but on the defend, 14 up, so that's 70% chance too that you'll get it. This guy's really good. He's definitely a guardian for sure. I like that. And 4 HP. Very Dwarven. This guy's, yeah. This is a solid choice. Let's take a look. Lightbearer. Okay, this is another one of the starters over here. He is the level 2 starter. Correct. He is also a Dwarf Guardian. He's got +2 attack, which is Radiant. 12 AC, 4 skill, 1 HP, level 2 cleric. Spend order. Target your wounded dwarf character. Unstun the target, or the target performs a +2 melee strike. Oh man, please tell me we got a 2 HP level 1 in here. This is really good. I like this. But we're going to see. We're going to hope. But if not, just the ability to unstun. Target your wounded... Yeah, so it has to be a wounded character. You can unstun. So this guy can be movement too for Korak. If Korak defends a first turn strike, puts a wound on, and then just stuns himself to the front, and then you unstun him, he's ready to go next turn. So that's like your movement. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is a fine character. But I hope we get a level 1. Who is the level 1? Tunnel Vanguard? All right, we gotta wait till we get the T's to see if we got a level 2. A 2 HP starter. But makeshift glider. So the dwarves are taking flight now. What is this? Tinker +5. What is Tinker? That's a new feat. I know that. Tinker is ready an item? Question marks. That's what you're saying, Sandy? Tinker is a new feature. Okay, ready the item. So it has to be specifically this item or an item equipped to a character. Which is it? Tinker ready's a non-steed? Ooh. We're getting a lot of conflicting reports here. All right, so Tinker's a new feat that you'll have to look at. It can be another item. Okay, cool. Any non-steed, Graham's right. Okay. So you can tinker for a non-steed. That's pretty cool. It's a machination. Look at that. That's a new item. Don't listen to... Hey, Resto. We're live. Just letting you know. But you heard it here first. Sanji saying that Graham is right. Yeah, there we go. I like that. It's non-stunned. Yeah, that's a good call there too. So you can still sabotage it, baby. I like it. Broken clock is right twice a day. There you go. Let's read this makeshift glider. Why are dwarves taking flight? I don't know. But order spend the makeshift glider journey. So move forward or backward 1 rank. Succeed with a dexterity save, DC 10, or suffer a wound. They can fly. They're just not very good at it. Yeah, they weren't meant to fly. Look at the flavor text. This is just a hilarious card. It's not a steed. So you can ready this and get to the front rank. It's classless too. Oh, that's really cool. I mean, it's in a dwarf deck, but eventually for non-dwarves, this will be really good. Damn. Tinker's a good feat. Dwarves learn to fly from the launch pad McQuack. There we go. I think the Warlord player base is old enough to understand that reference. I hope so. All right, makeshift gliders there. Sacrifice, solid. Yep, before one of your characters suffers a wound, this one suffers it instead. So that's how you can, I guess a tone can play that. A few other clerics can just do that just to Make sure people don't die, so I like that. All right, here we go. Steel Forge Shieldsmith. That is a mouthful. For a level 3 character who is a Dwarf Forge Master. Plus 6 attack, 13 AC, 4 skill, 2 HP. 13-2. Yeah, for a level 3, that's not bad. Spend order. Discard a card and target your Dwarf character within 1 rank. Equip a shield item token to the target that is a level 1 classless shield with React. Before equipped character suffers wounds, destroy the shield, reduce the wounds by 1. Okay, so as a spend order, he turns basically, this item into an improvised shield. That's really good. With the way that these decks have been built, though, it's like everything's kind of efficient. So we'll see. But there's something you don't need. Like if you draw a sacrifice, you don't want to hold it. You can turn it into this. That's pretty good. I would love to see how Wad makes this token. Good old Wad. Improvised shield for everyone. Yeah, exactly. It's classless. This is really good. He does have to spend for it, so you got to work for it. But I like that. This is very thematic. Strong Arm Stout. Oh, the dwarves are brewing. Look at that. How many fingers we got there? 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I only see 4. That's that little thumbs on it over here. Those are some funky looking fingers. You have no nail. Or either that or you got like little condoms on your fingertips. What does this dwarf do? Yo, this guy's hands have been through it. Carrying that dwarven axe has been wearing down on him. And maybe the Strong Arm Stout isn't good for him either. But alright, it's a level 2 classless item. It's a potion. Destroy order. So you destroy this item to do this ability. Each player draws a card. This turn, this character gains plus 2 attack, plus 1 HP for each card drawn this way. So, okay, this homeboy drinks this. Everybody gets 1 card. It's not optional. And so, like, the character also gets plus 4 attack and plus 2 HP until the end of the turn. That's really good. Oh, man. Winter likes this. Yeah, he does. What else we got here? What else? You got same dwarf as before. You must have won the tavern brawl. There you go. This is I'm like looking deeply into the carbonation in the stout, and I'm seeing like this looks like Midge somewhere over in here. It's like a big fat person just running towards me. So I might be looking at the glass, and that's what's running behind me, just going Brissy. So great minds drink alike. I like that. That's cute. This is a good item. I'm on board with this. Just a temporary drink of courage, but also card draw. So that's really good. This is a abusable item for sure. Should give you like -2 AC though. You can't really move out of the way. You can hit harder, but you ain't ducking anything. Oh, your man Talon. Here we go. Bobby's celebrating right now. Let's go. How is he? He's buffed. Let's see. How's he buffed? +3 attack, 9 AC, level 1 character barbarian, +1 skill and 1 HP. React. After Talon wounds another character with a melee strike, kill Talon. Inflict the wound on the target of the melee strike. Okay, so he doesn't do an additional wound. Yeah, this is different than the original one. I love how I didn't realize it until now taking a look. Is his entire armor just bandaged up wounds, and he's really just a naked, demonic-looking dwarf that wants to stab people? That's pretty fitting. Okay, yeah. So it's like his strike does 1 wound, and then after he wounds another target character with a melee strike, then you kill him, and he gets a wound separately. So it's not like, so if there was something that reduces the wounds to 0, this is 2 separate instances of wounding. So this is, yeah, that's really good. It is a slight buff. There we go. But yeah, Talon is a menace. This is a good one. I like that. Good change. All right, we got the level 1. Tunnel Vanguard, +2 attack, 8 AC, 1 HP. Okay, hold on. Adjacent dwarves gain +1 HP. Okay. So, and he's a guardian. Okay, so you can put 3 of these in the front rank. You got 2/3/2 for HP. So then good old Light Bearer makes sense in the front rank. Okay. 8 AC turns these into Brine Fiends, but as you take them out, the wall starts wearing down. I like that. Oh, don't jump ahead of us yet. I want to go back. Let's go back. Light Bearer. Spend order. Target your wounded. Okay, yeah, so this guy can do that. He can give you an extra strike on those guys in the front rank. Works very well with that. So, yeah. I like this. I like this 8 AC. Just because it's very fitting. But you can punch down this wall. It's just going to take you a while. 5 strike starting army. Pretty good. Yeah, very not Dwarven-like. It's kind of a worse Tessanok. I don't know if I... agree with that. He can do +2, so he's swinging back. And, you got your Warlord defending these 8 ACs anyway. But yeah, no, this is pretty good. I like this. And then we already saw a little bit of it, but good old Watchful. Limited react. After an adjacent character suffers a wound, ready Watchful. Okay. So as people are getting wounded, he's getting ready. So... if you don't want the massive HP start for game 1, you can start these Watchfuls and just start readying them. Yeah, I mean it's just a solid level 1 dwarf, nothing too crazy here. But okay, so that's the Dwarven deck. You get 2 of the Dueling Saber, 2 of the Helm, and then 3 of everything else. Okay, and I like the starting army of this dwarf. The Warlord's really good. Don't see much in terms of multi-wounding other than his orders. Like, so if they struck first, then you can do that, but you have ways to make them strike, so I like that. Talon's technically multi-wounding. Incentives is cool with that guy. Yeah, the one of incentives. Epic Donnybrook is really good. Yeah, this is Blasphemous. I'm sorry, this card is not in the deck. This one has the H here. Come on, man. But Blasphemous Sign is probably the worst card in this deck. That's the thing you're turning into an improved improved shield with the Steel Forged Shieldsmith. But Donnybrook is a better Obliterate. You're saying a lot of words. I don't know if you believe that. But yeah. All right, another solid deck. I like it. This is really good. Let's go. All right. Dwarf Break is done. So if anyone, someone want to tell everybody else who doesn't like dwarves that they can come on back now. Let's go take a look. Oh, we're on the elves. The Elven branches. What are these elves up to? Sanji gifting subs when the elves come up. Look at that. And you gifted it to 2 Kingswood people. Good old Woodrow Hood and Slugman 360. There you go. Some of those. And then Fintago, Kaiten, and Salty Lock also getting the subs. So there you go. All right. We got pointy ears. We had Dwarven pointy ears, though, so you got to watch out. But thanks for the subs. Appreciate that. So let's take a look at these elves since Sanji's excited. A Brooding House Barrow. Hidden away in White Keep. Racist. Lord Barrow is the last of his name. Desperate to restore his house to power, he began delving into dark, forbidden rites. Through his depraved journey, so he went forward or backward 1 rank, he found the Empty One. But at what cost? Ooh, the elves are making deals with demons. That's pretty cool. I like this. Let's see what we got. All right, Warlord is Lord Barrow. All right. So he's on L, so he'll come in the middle of this, but little dwarf symbol. It's like a demonic skull. Summoning Cthulhu. First, this is what happens. First, you have them as like reptilians that live 12 years old in the Accord lands. Then you get the aquatic ones that are swimming around the water. They swim too deep and find Cthulhu in there. Like, what's going on? Okay. Let's see. Ball lightning. All right, we're starting with something we know. How does this not have the lightning trait like the other things? It's ball lightning. 55% of the time, Donnybrook works every time. All right, we're still talking about Donnybrook over here. Get out of here. We're on to elves, folks. Chat can't take a break from elves. Get out of here. Level 2 wizard action. Order. Target a character within 2 ranks. The target must succeed with a magic save, DC 15, or suffer a wound. And we put the little part for flavor text and decided that we don't want to talk about ball lightning. But yeah, this is an iconic card. So we're heading towards Spell Blitz. I like it. Elven Spell Blitz. Not top 5. I like it. Book of Blight. Ooh, this is cool. I like this art. Yeah, this is. I'm sorry to all my artist friends out here, but this AI is doing pretty good. Sorry. Don't hate me. Don't pick at me. Alrighty. You guys should unionize. Level 4 wizard item. It is a weapon and a tome. It has 2 charges. Order. Spend the book. Remove a charge from the book and target an opposing character within 2 ranks. The target must succeed with a magic save, DC 5 plus this wizard's skill, or suffer a wound. If the target fails by 10 or more, add a charge to the book. I like it. So they're very skilled. This is also a ball lightning. Most likely, I'm assuming that the wizard who has this equipped will have 10 skill on average. If it fails by 10 or more, you add a charge and you can use it again. I like that. Well, your book might run out of power, but if it starts claiming more blood, put some skin on that, sleeve up the book and you're good to go. Okay, you can't hit the same person 3 times. Oh, you guys are still talking about Donnybrook. Get out of here. Let's talk about Book of Blight. This is a good level 4 item. I like this. It's really good. Ciane. Here we go. Now, I know this one changed because when putting these decks into Untapped, I was told that I need to go get the new art that was uploaded. So I know that was changed. Fixed. Okay, that's the word we're using for it. Excuse me.
Vac is streaming live.
Yes, we are, Resto. Don't worry. So here we go. Ciane, level 1 Elven fighter. He's a character. It's a Nimbic. All right, so the Nimbics are around for Cthulhu. I like that. Ciane gets +1 attack, 11 AC, 1 skill, and 1 HP. React. Before Ciane makes a melee strike roll, Ciane gets +5 attack for the strike, and the strike inflicts an additional wound. Banish Ciane after the strike. So the change here is Ciane does not have to swing at a spent character anymore. Which is...
Yes, it is cool, I thought. Free hat.
The Wawa hat is gone. This thing's actually hot. It heats up my head, so thank you. I appreciate my cool balding head. There we go. Drums of War. Wait, the Drums of War didn't work. Why didn't that come in? Ollie played it and nothing happened. What's going on here? Wow. I'm sorry. Let me see if this works. There we go. It took us a while, but it eventually came on through. And then I played it for you. There we go. That was a very delayed drum. Sheets for life. Get out of here. I've never been to Sheets, so but we'll see. Maybe one day, but I don't think it can be better than Wawa. That's just not possible. Get out of here. But yeah, Ciane being fixed, working on ready characters. This is just a solid card now. I like it. It's a very very kaboom. I like the kaboom. So Cloak of Flight. All right, here we go. We got some little AI version of some kind of Nazgul over here. Level 5 wizard item. It is an armor and a cloak. Order, spend the cloak, journey. So you can go forward or backward, and you get 2 AC. So I like that. How's this giving 2 armor? Look at how tattered that thing. The thing's made of mist. It can't give you more armor. Get out of here. But at least it can move you around. For reaching the top shelf.
You son of a fuck!
There we go. All right, Midge has found all the sound alerts again. Sound quality issue. Resto, why are you always complaining about my stream? Anyway, is the sound good for everybody? Please let me know. I would assume so. I think I would have been yelled at an hour and 10 minutes ago. So, Resto, man, your computer exploded, bro. I think your headphones went. Whether it's your phone having issues. Yeah, it's probably the headphones, man. That's what it most likely is. Resto, your phone. We don't know what kind of phone he's got. You got Resto. You got the iPhone 6. I would love that. It's like, oh, why isn't it working on this? I'm surprised you could install Twitch at that point. But oh man, that's too good. Don't touch Apple phones. Okay, yeah, it's got to be your headphones, man. But what does it sound like? Does it sound like it keeps breaking and cracking, or? But everyone else says I sound fine. I sound real beautiful. I get all real close. Alrighty. Maybe you're just hearing the sound alert scream and your headphones hate
Hey
it.
Resto, Vac is streaming live.
There we go. When you talk, it gets a little choppy sometimes. It is raining outside, so that can be part. Okay, yeah, no. We got no rain over here. And I would not recommend taking your cloak of flight out during a rainstorm. That's how the Devidians get you with the storm. So don't do that. Okay, so let's move on. Corpse Crowd. Look at this alliteration go. Look at all these ghouls or zombies. They're ghoulish zombies. No, they're undead zombies. Okay, they got traits. They're zombies. +3, filth damage, death damage, purple damage. I don't know what this is. So necrotic. Okay. Yeah, you get a rot. So 9 AC, level 1 classless character. 0 skill, 1 HP. Death react. Each adjacent undead gains +3 attack and +1 HP permanently. Okay, so as he dies, he makes everything stronger. Is he? He's the starter. There we go. So everything starts off as ones. So it's kind of like the opposite of those dwarf guys over there. And this is kind of a swarming undead. I like this. This card fucks hard. Banned in Ancients? Damn. Havlin loves this. Yeah, Havlin does. Man, this is really good. Look, we have to continue the history of Elvish bias, we'll say. Yeah, this is solid. And he got +3 attack. You could have given him like 7 or 6 armor, and it would be fine. Because he gets +3 attack permanently. Oh man, yeah, he should have like this crowd should have 6. It's a swarm. It's got low AC. But let's see. Yeah, this is good. Oh boy, let's see if we can get better, folks. Dark Flame Bolts. Level 5 wizard action. Necrotic. Spend order. Perform 2 +5 range strikes. If a character would be killed by this action, banish it instead, and put a character from your discard pile into play who permanently gains the undead trait. A soul for a soul. Oh man. We got Thanos being quoted on this. Thanos is casting Dark Flame Bolts. Oh man. This is good. So it's offense and like Venom Vines, kind of. Taking a character, put a character from your discard pile into play. Okay, so it has to enter play in the normal ranks. When you're not recurring Cian, at least you're recurring some zombies, so that's really good. Damn! Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is just a very fine, wizard spell. It's like a very necro offensive action. I like that. Can this bring 2 characters back? Let's see. If a character would be killed by this action, banish it instead and put a character. Yes. So if you hit 2, you get 2. You can get Cian, but Cian is removed from the game. They're banished Cian. Banish means removed from the game. So Cian, if you've used that react, is not there. So, but yeah, Smurf Pedro, I believe you are correct. So you kill 2, you get 2. This is a big swing. Good old elves. This is like a goblin elf. What is this? Graveyard Librarian. +1 damage. It's necrotic. 13 AC. 5 skill. Level 2. Is this okay? He's the starter too. So he's backing up the ghoul train over there. The zombie train. He's a necro. Spend order. Perform a +3 range strike. If the strike would kill the target, banish it instead. So there we go. Doesn't die. Gets removed from the game. But otherwise, just a little generic +3. A little Shadith Glynn with 1 more AC and no marksmanship. And he's got to spend himself. 5 skills, good. My ears are not that big. I know. This is a goblin that got turned into an elf, man. He got 3 fingers? He's got 3 fingers. We're in Springfield, my friend. That's where we're at. This is not the Accord anymore. Sponsored by Matt Groening. All right, here we go. This is a good one, too. Grimoire Ghost. Okay, looks a little Medusa-ish, but I guess I can see the Grimoire. Like looks like she's coming out of a book over here. +0, 11 AC, 3 skill, level 2 wizard, character spirit. Enter react. Target opponent discards a card. Death react. Target opponent discards a card. All right, I like this. This is good. Raziel is very much looking forward to this. Yeah, baby. But Grimoire Ghost, this is just a solid card. The Death React, again, it's target opponent discards a card. Most likely that Death React will happen if if they're holding a dead card, then that's probably what they're losing. They choose which card is discarded. So there is that difference too. But the Enter React is you're going to want to time this card coming in as they're playing cards from their hand. But this one's really good. Yeah, now everyone's afraid. Ban Helm of Undying. Yo, we might. Oh, man. Helm of Undying with this? Woo. Who needs Raziel anymore? I'm gonna play a elf warlord that can draw cards and then do this. Woof. Man, elves are good. I'm excited. Jump. Order journey, baby. Very, very straightforward. You can go forward or backward. In this case, they're going downward. And I love this Malcolm McClinton art. It's great. Look at how happy this wizard is. Just like, see ya. These goofy looking Nothrogs. They look like the Nothrogs that made the corpse crowd. That's what they look like. Oh, no, come on. Let's go back. Yeah, see, like these, they used to be on jump and now they turned into this. I just want to show this again just because, damn, this card is good. I think the starter would be safer at limited react after an adjacent undead dies. This character gains. So once they do that, yeah, that would probably be safer. I think so. But we'll see. This is why pencils have erasers. Chimere. This is an iconic character. So level 3. Okay, we got multi-class. Little rogue and wizard here. +4. I think this is just a straight reprint. Enters play as level 4. Okay, so that's how they're doing it. They're doing multi-class this way. I wonder if is there going to be any design space for I'm primarily a wizard, but I'm also a rogue. So if you're a multi-class, but secondary class is a rogue, something like that. I wonder if they'll explore that. Playtest exists for a reason for sure. I don't know if this was playtested. Who knows? We might be playtesting it next week. Scribe +3, enters plays level 4, spend order, perform 2 +5 rage strike. This action is a spell, so it ignores planner. Just an overall good character, especially for a limited base set. Test image. You're not sure if it's going to keep the original artwork. We don't know if Malcolm's given us the thumbs up yet. That's what that says. But yep. So this is a good one. Not as good as some of the other ones, but just a fine card. It'll probably fit here. Here we go. Lightning Bolt, baby. How is this not have the lightning trait? That one thing in the dev deck had lightning, but Lightning Bolt and Ball Lightning don't come out. This is why this is a test image. We're playtesting. Oh, okay, no. Yeah, you're right. Spend order. Perform a range strike with a bonus equal to this wizard skill that inflicts an additional wound. Yep. Zap, 2 wounds, die. So the other than your Dark Bolt, Lightning Bolt is also really good. Your level 3 wizards can play this too. They didn't change old cults. Okay, gotcha. They're just there to fill out the demo decks. Okay. Here we go. We got the man. He's been reading that the Empty Ones book over here. So let's see. He is a level 5 wizard. Warlord character. He's an elf. He's a warlock. Okay. Like that. Plus 5 attack. Lord Barrow. 13 AC. 9 skill. Okay, I was one off. 3 HP. Once per turn, Lord Barrow may cast a level 1 or 2 wizard spell from your discard pile, then banish it. Okay, I like that. He's got Scribe. He doesn't Scribe as good as Sanguine Elf, so it might not make him a top 5 elf. But react after Lord Barrow casts a spell, perform a +0 range strike. That react is not once per turn. There are unspeakable words hidden within the grimoire. Okay, I like him. So he is a spell blitz aficionado over here, which is weird because he's sitting reading a book, which is kind of one of the most patient things someone can do. But his react is very fast. I like that he can play cards in the discard pile, so that's really good. Level 1s and 2s, so he can jump, he can ball lightning. This guy looks dope. He does look dope. He looks like a dope is what you're saying. I like him. Yeah, he's just, you know, he's action advantage, which is good for, he has no subclass. I guess Warlock is a subclass, but we don't have any kind of support for it yet. He should be a Necromancer. But getting an extra wizard spell from your discard pile and then banish it, that's really good. And it could happen the same turn, so you could get like a +1 card advantage from there. The react after you cast a spell and just doing up a +0 range strike, that's nice. +0s are really hard. Like we hopefully there's something in here to boost those, but otherwise, you know, just getting the shot off, I guess is, you know, and an unlimited amount of shots is, I guess, is always pretty good. I yawned at him. Wow, that's mean. It's a menu. He's reading it. It's going to take his time. All right, let's see what we got. The Lord's Assailant. Level 3 Elf Assassin. +5, +3. 2 strikes. There we go. 2 HP, 13 AC, 5 skill. Everything has 5 skill in this set. React. After your wizard casts a spell, Journey. Okay. That makes sense. It's one of Lord Barrow's assassins. No, his assailant. We don't call them assassins. That's a slur. Assailant. That is the proper title. Please. He did not go to assailant school to be called an assassin. But he moves forward. Yeah. Solid character. That'll fit well in this deck. Very quick. I like that the higher level characters, a lot of them seem to have abilities so far that get them to impact the board pretty quickly. So I like that I've been seeing here. Magic missiles. When you cast Magic Missile, Lord Barrow gives you a 6 missile. There you go. Good old red eyes on the Magic Missiles. I guess the red eyes are popping over here. I never realized that. The old Magic Missiles have red eyes too. Let's have a look. Magic Missile. They accentuated the red eyes. Can't really see it over here. But they were like, let's make these eyes even more red. This guy got angrier. Jump and a +0 for a quick climb. Yeah, that's good tempo. I like that. That's a good point there, Pedro. But yeah, Magic Missile, spend order level 1, perform a +0, number of +0 range strikes equal to this wizard's level. These strikes cannot receive any bonuses to die roll. That 6 missile can get a bonus to the die roll. But he can also cast this from the discard pile, so that's super good. Yeah, I like that. Mistress Alondra. I've always liked this character. 0 attack, 12 AC, 7 skill. There we go. It's not 5. 1 HP, level 3 wizard. Limited react after Alondra performs a range strike that killed the target. Ready Alondra. And then she spends for a +4. Solid backup character. I always love me some Lynn Hunter artwork. Especially Lynn Hunter elves for sure. But Alondra's good. It's a very quality demo deck option. Here we go. Good old, was it Hedwig from good old Harry Potter? But Nihil was around first. And Nihil has clearly not died like that owl did in that book. So, spoiler alert, folks. Item familiar, level 5 wizard item, +2 skill. After this wizard spends to cast a level 1 or 2 spell, spend Nihil to ready this wizard. So you can magic missiles from the discard pile, ready, and then cast the dark bolts. I like that. Dark flame blast, whatever it is, the necrotic one that helps you recur stuff.
Deck.
This is super solid. How many? Okay, cool. Only 2 of this. This is what we need. But then like Alondra can cast it too, so that's pretty good. Or can use it.
Hey Resto, Vac is streaming live.
Terrorize. Look at this art. This wrinkly, textured face. Terrorize. The level 2 action. It's necrotic. Oh, okay. Here we go. We got the roll order here. So target a character within 2 ranks, and we roll a 1 through 9. The target suffers -2 AC and skill this turn, so that's not great. 10 through 19 suffers -4. 20, the target suffers -4 AC and skill this turn. Its controller banishes a card from their hand. Banishes. Yeah, this is okay. The fact that he can recur is good. It looks like Smeagol with the hair. the Smeagol that went to the dentist. That's what this looks like. His ears coming out of his hand. It almost looks like that, yeah. You would think he'd put his hands up to his ears like he doesn't want to see it. But he's like, no, he's just doing the Kevin McAllister. There are unspeakable words in this world. Dark words few can utter, and even fewer can bear to hear. I like the ominousness of the flavor text of these cards that we're getting, and especially of the Lord Barrow. Like this seems like very much like a D&D module. Like you've come into town and you're investigating the Lord who has befallen a curse and trying to figure it out, and it has that feel to it. I like this, but this card itself, it's good against level like front rank fighters, but I'm not really a fan of this card. I guess it's the way to help you boost your magic missiles in a way. So this is okay. But I don't think it's that great. It's definitely like compared to like Epic Donnybrook, this ain't good. But I don't think that's a fair comparison. Tresvin, trusty old Tresvin. Level 2 rogue, still good aligned, has not done any evil things. It's Glyn and a scout. +3 attack, 12 AC, 4 skill, 1 HP. Enter react. Perform a +4 range check against a spent character and spend order for a +1. Solid, very good elf that I consider in my elf decks today, but I always end up cutting for space. But really good in limited format for sure. Just give it 1 more skill, just so everything has 5. Let's see what we got. Is that it? Okay, cool. I like this deck. I don't think it packs as big of a... Like, the Lightning Bolt is the biggest punch here, and I guess Ciane. The starting army is really good. But I can see this turning into, like you know, it loses steam offensively. But some of these elves are really good. Like the Corpse Crowd is insanely good. And Dark Flame Bolt's getting that back. But they're only +5s. There's no way to kind of boost these abilities. You can use Terrorize to make the target easier to hit. Lightning Bolt's a +9 for 2 wounds. Yeah, so this could suffer what I've seen with a lot of like Wizard Spell Blitz. It's like they're all like low strikes for 1 wound, but you know, he doesn't hit as hard. I think that's what it's missing here. This should be a fine deck. I like the way it'll play for a new player too. It feels like a demo deck wizard and what it should be. But yeah, I don't think it's hitting harder and not as stable as the other ones, which is very on par for elves. But man, the Corpse Crowd is insane. Woo! This card's gonna change. I hope so. Or Josh gonna look at me and be like, "It's fine." I'm like, "All right." You told the guy who played Sanguinol all these years that this card's fine. I'm okay with this. Let's go on back. What do we got? So the Elven branches, I love it. It was the Devidian Empire, the Dwarven Forges, the Elven branches. We're going to get to the Mercenary Guilds and the Nothite Legions. And you're just free kingdoms. Isn't it like the Free Kingdoms Army or something like that? Can't give them 3 words. So you're just free kingdoms. You're already long enough. All right, let's get to this. This is the one everyone keeps talking to me about. So I know we have a lot of freak fans around. Y'all freaks. But in limited formats, in early formats, Free Kingdoms have always been good out of the gates. So this is what I'm expecting. They're witch hunters. So they're hunting for Lord Barrow in that book he's reading. Ramshackled huts. There you go. So the witch hunters. What befalls enemies of the free faith? Their fate is Mare Haven, a zealous young prodigy in infiltration and tracking. Her only aspiration is to spend life in service to Naeus, doing whatever it takes to defeat darkness. So she's a hippie at, wow. I'm drawing a blank. She's a hippie at Burning Man. That's what I was drawing a blank on the festival, but she's looking for evil. I guess yeah. She's definitely some free folk living out in the woods, hunting for some witches in some ditches. Let's see what we got. Starting us off with the Bird Song Druid. Again, this AAR is beautiful. Like, this is actually really good. Sorry, Jared. Bird Song Druid. Level 1 Cleric. Lycanthrope Druid. Okay, so she got a little bit of lichen in her. She got bit by something. But +2 attack, 12 AC, +2 skill. Is she the starter? No, Keen Eye Sentry is. Okay. Enter React. Okay, so then you don't want to start her. Name a card type. Target opponent reveals the top card of their deck. If the reveal card has that type, your target Free Kingdoms character journeys. So it moves forward or backward. This is really good. That's a great Free Kingdom ability. You get like a little chud to swing. Yeah, you get to some information at the top card of the deck, and if you're right, then you go, and it's usually going to be a 50-50. You can just name character. But that's pretty good. Cunning Shot. Oh, yes. I love that this is in a deck. I've always loved Cunning Shot as a blowout. Just unsuspecting people sitting in rank 2, and then you get Cunning Shot to the front, and then it's like, oh boy. So, level 2 rogue action. Order, perform a +4 range strike that does not inflict wounds. If the strike hits, spend the target and move them forward if possible. So I like it. You're very cunning. You just turn them off. You do what High Acolyte Helene does, but you got to roll for it. What else we got? Darian Winson. He's still kicking around after all these years, and he's looking pretty good. Doesn't look like he aged a day. Level 3 character ranger. +4, +3. So he got to keep that extra strike from 4E. 13 AC, 4 skill, 2 HP. Limited order. Perform a +0 range strike. My father and wife send their regards, Varg. There we go. So, yeah. He is a solid Free Kingdoms character. Very good. And keeps getting better. Deft Opportunist. This is your level 2 starter. He's a human assassin scout. All right, he's got 2 subclasses. +2 attack, 14 AC, 4 skill, 1 HP. Limited order. Discard the top card of target opponent's deck. Perform a melee strike with advantage and base attack equal to the level of the discarded card. Wow, that's really good. So he moves forward and then just mills you a card and does a strike. That's really good. And he's an assassin scout. Come on now. That's good. That's good. With advantage. Woohoo. That seems like a silly ability compared to like some of the other characters we've seen. Man. All right, Fate String Bow. Level 5 rogue item. It's a bow. Order, spend the bow. Discard the top card of an opponent's deck. All right, so this is the theme here. We're discarding cards off the top of the deck. Perform a range strike with a bonus equal to the starter card's level. So everybody's been to Stormfront. I like it. Spend the bow. Just go to top card. Yep. So it's a solid item. They say the best bows are strung in Kalinar, not Selenar. Graham Hayward. There we go. Named after the famous Free Kingdom player. Character Scout. +3/+0, 14 AC, 5 skill, 2 HP. Adjacent to an equal or higher level freak, gains marksmanship. Okay, he's still the same one from 4E. Super solid character. To get him equal or higher, so put him next to Darian Winston. He's good to go. Took my first name instead of my last name.
Hey Resto, Vac is streaming live.
Spend order, perform a +3 range strike, perform +0. Yep. So this guy's very good. Bad first day. There you go. Karate Kid Dojo sweeping the leg. Graham is really good. Huggins. Big Bear Huggins. Is this the coach of the West Virginia Mountaineers? That's what it looked like. Huggy Bear. What do we got? A level 3 Lycanthrope Ranger with 3 attacks. +3/+3, 13 AC. 3 HP for a level 3 character. Yo, Huggy Bear's here to give some hugs. Everything's 3s across the board. I like it. Who put armor on that bear? What kind of Russians were contracted to do this? Man, 3 HP. This guy's a beast. Ugh. I'm taking the water because my throat's getting a little dry, and now I'm screaming about Huggy Bear over here. This guy's really good. And like Birdsong moving him forward. He gets up there real quick. Putting those Deverinians with 3 strikes to shame. Breath Weapon designed him. Well, if Breath Weapon did, it's like 3 HP. This guy does not need 3 HP for a level 3 character. What are we doing? He's not even unique, and he's that. Oh, man. This guy should have 2 HP. Jow Forsyth. Is that how we always spell Forsyth? I'm taking a look over here. Yep. Okay, cool. Jow Forsyth. Good old character from Southern Kingdoms. Still kicking around. I'm very happy. Apparently, I do not own Jow Forsyths. So, if I get this deck, I'm going to be happy that I own a set of Jow Forsyths. While in a rank with a rogue, he gets an additional melee strike. Okay, yep. So, just super solid. 2 striker. Ursula Yeskar has only 2 HP and 11 AC. This guy's got 13 AC and 3 HP. 3d6, 3 HP, 3 attacks. Yeah, that's a lot. Good old Huggy Bear, bro. Joey Krieg. Level 2. Yeah, he's still the same. So he's a +1 shot. And then when he's in your discard pile, you can remove him for a +4. Any of your Free Kingdoms, right? Yeah, making sure. Yep, your Free Kingdoms characters can do that. Joey Krieg is solid. Never heard of Ursula. Keen-Eyed Sentry. Okay, here. What? Stealth +12. Get out of here. Fucking freaks. This is insane. Keen-Eared Sentry +2. 11 AC. That guy's 11 AC. He should be 10 AC. But stealth, stealth on a 14 or better. This is stupid. Get out of here. Oh, man. What is this? I think he'll change before he hits ages. Exactly. He should be... His stealth should be +9. You know, at least +9. He's got 3 more stealth than he needs. I could spend my whole lifetime going unnoticed. Yep, but you're not going to. Let's see. 6 or better, not 14. Well, okay. Okay, well, I said that. He missed the joke. I'm trying to read stuff here. Get out of here. Ah, you son of a fuck. The whole point is this card's stupid. This is your level 1 start, I guess. But you know what? At least he only has 1 HP. He doesn't have 3 HP like those Corpse Crowd. But he stopped with a strike. So he might as well have 2. Uh-oh, here we go. Okay. We got the Mare Haven. Here we go. Level 5 Warlord character, Human Scout. +6, +2. 14 AC. 8 skill, 3 HP. During the decree phase, opponents play with the top card of their decks revealed. Mare gains a bonus to range strikes equal to the highest level card revealed this way. Okay. So it's only the opponent's card. So knowing what your opponent's about to draw is really good. And then she's getting bonuses to the strikes based off that level. Spend order. Look at the top 6 cards of target opponent's deck. Then put them back in any order. Perform 2+2 range strikes. Oh man, this is a really cool scout ability. I like this. Like seeing and then knowing what your opponent goes in the hands of the right player. Like what your opponent's about to get. That's really good. Playing with the top card of the deck revealed. I like that. The drawback there too is that your opponent knows what's going. So I like that. It's an ability that plays to a stronger player because your opponent can now plan for that, especially if they had card draw, like they know what they're going with. She combos with the level 1 who looks at the top and guesses what card type. Yep. So she's she just worked with Birdsong. So that's really good. 14 AC. Yeah, the stats are good. This is a fine Warlord. I like it. I think she's very good. Revealing the top card and then looking at the top 6 of the opponent's deck and putting them back in any order. So she's showing you what she's putting back. Like, yeah, this is your worst card. I like the head games that come in with this. But all good. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We still got some meat at the end. Knowing what they would draw with meat at the end. There you go, Ollie. Look at you. Are you a producer on this show? You might be. If you're a subscriber, so you do get producer credits. That's how it goes. Meat at the end, though, we already talked about. Solid. Rapid Dash. That's the evolution of Ponyta. It's a level 2 rogue action. Roll order 1 through 9, you move forward or backward 1 rank. 10 through 19, you move forward or backward and then perform a decree. And if you roll a 20, you move to the front rank of any formation and gain stealth +10. Blazing fast. The critical on this one is really good. I like this. This is like terrorize what we saw in the elf one. It needs to be a little bit better. Like this is really cool. Like when you roll a 20, it's like, oh, here we go. It's Christmas time. But this is really cool. I like that it's if you roll 10 through 19, which is the more likely outcome, you're like Thimble Rig, but like both abilities. So that's really cool. I like this card. Riding Horse. Good old trusty Riding Horse. Nothing really to say about that. Level 3 steed. Why does it not say spend the Riding Horse to journey? Oh, because you only move forward 1 rank. That's why. The horse can't go on a journey. He can only go forward. It's really hard for the horse to turn around. Gifting me a sub while I'm lurking. Yeah, that's how we do here. We call you out. You failed your stealth check, Salty Lock, so instead you get a sub. What do we got? Scout Pony. Okay. The Scout Pony can journey. There we go. If you're angry and you have steam coming out your nose, then you're able to go backwards. So, okay, more steeds. What do we got? We got 2 Scout Pony and 3 Riding Horse. Okay. Shrapnel Ball. Okay. The witch hunters in the wood have improvised weapons. I like this. A thermal detonator. What? Level 7 rogue item. It's a bomb. We're giving things the bomb trait now. Destroy order. Perform 3+0 range strikes. I'm getting a little too close to the mic and getting a little too loud. Sorry, guys. So yeah, it just explodes for 3 magic missiles. If you're doing it with Mare, you're getting a bonus to that card's level. So this is really good. How many shrapnel balls we getting? We getting 3? Yeah, we got 3. That's really good. That could be like 3 plus 5s. And if you have a whole bunch of them in your hand, that's just a lot of offense. Sniper Shot. Assassin, Rogue, and Ranger. Assassin, Scout, and Ranger only. There we go. It's a classless item. So it's not. It's no longer a. Sorry, not an item. A classless action. I think the 4E version made it a rogue action that rangers can play, right? So it's no longer a rogue action. That's different now. Fundamentally, it's the same, but yep, it's no longer a rogue action. It is now a classless action. So that's something. React. Before this character makes a range strike roll against a spent character within 2 ranks. Gain +5, and the strike inflicts additional wounds. So it's backstab with a shot. I like it. Swivel. +3. Or not a +3. It's a level 3 action. React. Before this rogue targets a strike, the rogue gains marksmanship +5 for the strike, and then you journey. And it's before targeting. Okay, so Mare could first action of the game go to shoot, or go to do the spend order, and before you're about to shoot, you gain marksmanship +5 for the strike and then move forward. So you can first action swivel. That's pretty good. Before this rogue targets a strike, the rogue gains marksmanship +5 for the strike. Journey. Yeah, that's really good. Super fast tempo. Oh man, swivel with Scarlet. I am going to love that. Free Kingdom's going to be super fast. It works for melee strikes too. Yes, that's a good point. You can gain marksmanship for your melee strikes. But yes, you could do that if you can now bull rush with this card. That's a good point, Resso. You can bull rush. Or it's a really expensive way to lose a card from your hand if you want to just spend back. Or if you have like 3 strikes, you attack with 2, but then you want to retreat in the last one, and then it fizzles. That's pretty cool. I like that card. And that's it. This freak one's nuts. All these, I gotta say, like, all these decks are pretty worthwhile. The Freak Kingdom one, I think, has, like, Mare with Swivel and Shrapnel Ball. That seems to be, like, really insane. They do have that Stealth 14, I guess, with, like, not having a starter with all these extra HP. Really making the Dev starter look really bad. But man, just solid. Huggy Bear having 3 HP is insane. Huggy Bear should be level 4. Give him 4 + 4 strikes, 14 AC, 4 skill, and 4 HP. That'd be better. That would make more sense. It's a level 3. Man, because you have ways to like move these characters forward. Like Birdsong's just gonna move that Huggy Bear forward. I can't hop off Huggy. Yo, Huggy's legit, bro. And Deft Opportunists, like that's a solid starter too. They're a little squishier, which I like, but this is the one that everyone's talking to me about. That like, oh, freaking the one's broken. But the Warlord itself, I think, is just really solid. I don't think she's broken. Like getting like bonuses to the range strike, like that's super awesome. I think like she's just a solid, like she's gonna be. This is an essential freak. I guess freak range striker in a base set. I like this. The Shrapnel Ball is with her is just stupid. This is the dumb one for sure. Like if you draw Swivel and 3 Shrapnel Balls, I think you just win. Like that's just the end of everything. Freak, Dev, Dwarf, and Elf are my ranking so far. So you have the Elf is the worst. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I still even like the Elf though. I do like them. Okay, well, let's stop talking about these freaks over here. 14 AC for a level 2 ain't that squishy, but it's got 1 HP. And mainly like everything's got 1 HP. That's why they're squishy. They're a little sneaky, but they're squishy. All right, let's go with the Mercenary Guilds. Here we go, baby. The Suit Tech Hunger. I love it. I love the Suit Tech theme. I feel like this one's like warming my heart. Good, my Vacherosh heart. I'm very happy to see Suit Tech be the theme here for these little mercs over here. We got the lizard folk, baby. Let's read up what the Mercs got going. The Sutek Hunger. Yeah, hungry. Where are we at, Midge? Let's see. Zadok's aspirations are to be more than a grunt mindlessly serving the cult of Bascaron. So that cult's still kicking. They all didn't drink the Kool-Aid. They didn't go on that Comet Hail Bob. I am just making references to people that, you have to be of a certain generation to actually understand. I like that. His vision is to one day lead his hunting party out of the brine water swamp and down the soft skins and drown the soft skins in the crimson light of the blood moon. See, he's just a lizard who just wants to live his lizard life. He's got simple. He's just hungry. He wants a nice vacation. He wants to tan in the sun, baby, or the moon. He wants to tan in the moon, which I guess lizards can do. I guess when you're a Bascaran person, you can do that. But all right, let's see what these Sutek are up to. What do we got? First, they're backstabbing. Look at that. So backstab, good old. I love this artwork. It's so funny. It's just like, if this arm is around your mouth. Oh, okay, no, the one who has. Okay, it's in the back and the mouth, and she's trying to stab forward at the face. The backstab person might also lose out right here. You were about to catch this very curved blade. It's not very straight up into the face. Is Ganon back? Might be. But backstab looking good. That's a good old Tears of the Kingdom reference. There you go. I still got to finish that game. But I think that's more of a game that's not meant to be finished. You just kind of keep playing it. Bascaran's Children. Alrighty, here we go. Those monsters are getting +3 attack and AC this turn. So this is turning into, I'm assuming almost all your characters are going to be monsters. So this is essentially like a mini Mass Blast. I like that. That's going to be good. Brine Water Croc. Ooh, the Sutek Crocodile. All right, he's the level 3. Sutek Monster Crocodile. 2 strikes at 0/0. 11 AC. He's got 3 HP too. Damn, Huggy Bear. You got some company with a crocodile. I love that you shortened it to Croc up here because you don't have enough room to write Brine Water Crocodile. Don't you smile at a crocodile. Wait, oh man, I just got hit with a copyright. Not only because I'm singing music, but I'm singing Disney music, so Lorcana's also suing me at this point. It ain't easy streaming, folks. All right, Brine Water Croc. May not equip items. Your Sutek in this rank gain +2 attack against spent characters. Adjacent Sutek gain limited order, perform a melee strike that spends the target instead of inflicting wounds. I like this guy. I like this Croc. Yeah, what is with these 3 HP level 3s, bro? It's got the Sutek trait. That's scary. Yeah. Some Sutek got freaky with a crocodile and out came this busted card. I like it. Oh, man. Let's see. Hunting Staff. Okay. Well, he can't equip the Hunting Staff, though. +1 attack for a classless weapon staff. Order, spend the Hunting Staff and target an adjacent character. The target moves forward 1 rank. There we go. You can move that Croc forward with the Hunting Staff. You just scurry him along in the water. This is a good one. I like that. So we're seeing a support. Wait, way to go. We can't lose. Hunt Leader Scum. His Sutek name is Scum. Come on. How could you insult my lizard folk, man? All right, the Sutek monster. He's a monster and a ranger. Level 3. He's got 2 HP, so we're back to normal. You cannot outrun your scent. I like that. 2 strikes at 5 and 3. React after Scum moves. Move any number of Suteks from Scum's previous rank into his new one in any order. Oh man, he's leading the charge, baby. It's a war wagon with good stats. It's a war wagon that can punch you in the face. Look at it. He means business. Look at that. This is actually a good card. Thank God it only has 2 HP. Shadow Bolts. Okay. Nothing's changed here. Ooh, we can see in this item, it's both a rogue and a wizard action. Level 3. That's pretty cool. So that's a cool way of doing it. Or what? Kang Shi. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Kang Shi was specifically maneuvers, though. This guy, that other guy's on move. Let me make sure. Yeah, he just moves. So there you go. So it's falling forward is moving, right? I can't remember. So if like the scum falls forward, do all of the suit techs come? I think so, right? Falling forward is movement? I don't know. I can't remember right now. I'm a Dragon Lord. I'm supposed to know this. But charge, shoulder block. Okay, you're going to name everything that moves. I think I'm just on a delay. That's why. All right, well, let's talk about Shadow Bolts. So you get 2+4 range strikes if you're a wizard. Or, yeah, 2+4 range strikes if you're a wizard. And then you get a +4 additional wound if you're a rogue. Or if you're a rogue wizard, you get 2+4s that do 2 wounds. Very solid multi-class action. I'm imagining we're going to have a rogue wizard in here. That might be what the Warlord is. All right. Skulk in the Shallows. Here we go. A rogue wizard gets 1+4 for 2 wounds and a second +4 for 1 wound. Is that how that works? Wait, huh? Spend in order to perform a +4 range strike. If this character is a rogue, the strike inflicts an additional wound against spent characters. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, damn. That's how that works? Should be 2+4s for 2 wounds apiece. Is that different, or is that how the old one worked too? I might have always thought Shadow Bolts was just better than it was. Shadow Bolts. This strike. Okay. It's only 1. I just found out that Shadow Bolts isn't as good as it was. Good thing I've never played it. Well, I haven't played it in a while. Yep, that's the same as the old one. All right, let's look at Skulk in the Shadows, because here are my little suit techs hanging around the swamp waters, ready to jump out. 1 through 9, your target suit tech journeys. This is a spend order. All right, it's a level 1 spend order though. 10 through 19, 2 of your suit techs journey, and 20, any number of suit techs journey. There you go. Those lizard folk, they coming for you. Everybody running to the front. I'll fill the water skins. You'll boil it later, Todd. I think it's supposed to say today, and then he gets stabbed, or is he already gone? I think he just journeyed. He's a fast little suit tech. I like this one. I like that's level 1 and anyone can cast it. Soft leather armor. And it's just basically to say everything but wizard. Here, you just get 3 icons. The 3 icons looks a bit silly. Why is soft leather armor in this deck? This is a silly card. At least, wait, hold on. Good old Sarth can't equip armor. I know the Brinewater Croc can't get armor, so this little soft leather armor, would you get 3 of? What's going on all your other characters? That's silly. I guess lizards wear leather armor? That's silly. All right, let's talk about Sarth. I've loved this character ever since it came out. I ran it in my Duchess Bremen deck back, like in the first year I played this game when we were just playing with the cards we only know about. It's in there for the flavor because they are killing soft skins. I guess that kind I can buy that. I can pick up what you're putting down there. Still, give me a better card. Don't disrespect my suit techs. But Sarth basically moves forward and gets an extra strike. I like that. So we still haven't seen the suit tech Slime Fang and the suit tech Razor Claw, which are the starters. So I imagine they're coming up, considering we're at SS over here. This is Sarth. Let's see. I consider using him in my DL killing Andalwick, but that's too much of a tempo shift away from how it worked. Okay. Let's see. Are we going to get into the suit techness? No, we're it's a slick. Okay. This is a solid suit tech. I like this. He's in some Aztecs over here. But yep. If you control a Mercenary Warlord, he gets +2 attack and power attack as he enters play. Super solid Sutek. Okay, Stash is coming back. This is the demonic Sutek because Jason Angle only knows how to draw demons. No, he knows how to draw everything else. It's just he just likes drawing demons. He intentionally made him demonic. But this was in the 4E Sutek starter deck, I think it was. But level 3, before target character is killed by Stash, if the target is higher level, remove a wound from Stash. If the target is lower level, banish it after it dies. Learn to play. That's it. That's what we're looking for. Isn't that the updated art for Sislik? Is it? Let's see. Let's go back. I think it's just like the colors pop more for sure. Let's see. Let's go. Slick. No, that's him. Yeah, that's still Slick. He's still Slick. Stash, or you're saying Stash becomes updated. Like once he finds soft leather armor and some javelins? That could also be. We don't know. They just turned up the gamma and reprinted. There you go. Sutatra. One of the original Sutek over here. Level 3 Sutek monster. May not equip armor and shields. This 3 soft leather armor is stupid. 17 AC, 2 HP. Has -4 AC while spent. Limited order. Perform a melee strike that spends the target instead of inflicting wounds. So it tail whips. I like it. Sutatra still quality. All right, here we go. Now we're getting some starters. Starting off with the level 2. Sutek Razor Claw. 2 strikes. 0/0, 11 AC, 2 skill, 1 HP. He is a Sutek monster assassin. His melee strikes may target spent characters an additional rank away. Ooh, I like that. That's some cool design space. Multi-strike from second rank, but takes some time. And I mean, your Suteks are all got tails and they're swiping people. 7 starting strikes. Well, I haven't gotten to the other strikes yet, but yes, at least. I don't know if the other Sutek says may not attack. Who knows? Imagine that. Give him swivel. Give him +1 level in swivel. Now we're talking. Let's see. I like this guy. What do we got? The Sutek Shanker. Man, I'm enjoying this Sutek deck more than I should. +1 attack. Level 2 item weapon dagger.
Hey Resto, Vac is streaming live.
Yes, I am. React. After this character performs a melee strike, if the target of the strike is spent, the target must succeed with a poison save, DC 12, or suffer a wound. I like that. So that helps you clear out some of those corpse crowds. Death React. Equips Sutek Shanker to an adjacent Sutek, so the Shanker stays. You keep shanking. Someone sharpened the toothbrush in the cell, and if one guy goes down, the other one's got it. DC 12 for that is good. Performs a melee strike. If this character performs a melee strike, the target is spent. So you can do this with like the tail swipe. Like so Sutatra can have this on that can hit it to like spend a character, but then okay, you spent, but now you gotta make a DC 12. So I like that aspect. And the fact that it sticks around. That's really cool. Sutek Slime Fang. Here's your level 1. He's a monster assassin. He does poison damage. He gives you the looks like he gacks you. Good old Nickelodeon. 12 AC, 1 HP, 1 skill. Death React. Spend target opposing character within 1 rank. I like that. He locks people down. Is there anything I don't like? Yeah, I didn't like that freak guy who stealths for like 14, but spending an opposing character within 1 rank, and it's not. So if a warlord punches this guy and they're within 1 rank, the warlord gets locked down. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Otherwise, 12-2 regular stats. He's what Vaxen wishes he was, that level 1 Nothrog. I like. Teleport. Okay, we all know what teleport does. this new card frame though does make the art pop a little bit. But otherwise, teleport still does what teleport always did. Just can't create illegal ranks. I'm yawning at teleport. Make sure you get enough sleep, folks. Venom Spray, a level 2 poison action. Sutek only. Order perform +5 range strike that stuns instead of wounds. That's pretty good. I mean, it's essentially Core's Patience for any of your Sutek. Core's Patience was a really, really solid card in limited and especially in the early days of like some of the like campaign edition where I think it was out, or definitely in 4E. If you started a level 2 cleric and fell forward and then you just Core's Patience in the second rank to stun someone, that could like win the game if someone's like moving their Warlord that's sitting 2. You can Venom Spray some Mare Haven and shut her down for a while. That's pretty cool. Here we go. All right, what is it? We're starting off with a Sutek Warlord in the base set. So I'm here for it. Now I got to see how does his legacy match up to Vash. Let's see. He's got 1 strike. He's a level 4. Okay, he's a wizard rogue. So he gets full effect from Shadow Bolts over here. So that makes sense. +5 poison for his little attack. 15 AC, 3 HP, 7 skill only. Come on. He's a wizard and a rogue. He needs to be able to use magic device. I guess you got to be skillful to navigate the swamps. Get out of here. Dragon's Fury. Okay, that's where Core's Patience came out of. Yep. Swivel the Venom Spear. Right, there you go. Oh, man. We're swiveling everything. All right, your Sutek gain +2 strikes rolls against spent characters. I like that. Limited order, perform a melee strike that may target an additional rank away. If the strike hits, spend the target. Okay, and it wounds and spends. His tail is extra long. It's non-existent in this artwork, but he still tail swipes, hits you from another rank away, and spends you. I like this. Yeah, we know, Chris. Yeah. Just let me gush about some Suteks over here. I must have missed some of the mechanics. New order types, poison attacks. I'm old and resistant to change. Kids these days. Yeah, I know. Like I haven't fully grasped the attack types, and we haven't seen anything where it matters yet. It is in the big rules document, so we know that they do things. Unless like that rules document specifically says like, clerics are resistant to poison damage or something like that. Like I don't think anything like that exists. But I think it's in there because cards will be resistant to certain damage or something like that. I don't know. I haven't fully dove into that. If anyone in chat has and wants to correct me, let me know. But because I remember when I was looking at the rules for that, I was looking at the rules from a mindset of ancients. So like when I got to that point, I was like, all right, I don't think I necessarily have to spend too much time on this one. Yeah, there's nothing yet, but I'm definitely hoping. Okay, yeah. So eventually there will be.
Hey Resto, Vac
unless
is
it's just there
streaming
for
live.
flavor. Let's see what we get. So yeah, is that the end? I'm assuming there's nothing at the Zadok. Okay, cool. I like this as a spell blitz deck more than I like Lord Barrow. Bascarin's Children's going to be good. It's essentially like Mass Blessing. But this is an aggressive deck. There's no big kaboom at all. I guess Shadow Bolts is the kaboom, so that's kind of weak. But this is kind of like the Swarm deck, I would say. It's a swarm. It's aggressive swarm with control aspects because you're spending characters. Backstab will be a way to do it. Too bad you can't backstab a Shadow Bolts. You can backstab the tail swipe from Zadok. I like that. If he's already spent anyway. Just backstab him. So that's cool. What do we got to? Oh, we only got 2 backstab? Nah, you know what? That's probably for the best. We only get 2 Bascarin's Children? Come on. You give me 3 soft leather armor, but only 2 Basker's Children. That pisses me off. Come on. All right, who can equip this soft leather armor? Hunt Leader Scum. So Slick has to tap back for it. Stash can equip it. Sutatra can equip it. Okay. Do we want to go Uber Sutatra with 19 AC and hold the ranks? Is that why it's in here? It's like, make sure you draw it so you get this. Come on. We don't need 3 soft leather armor. That's stupid. Make him 13 AC. Sure. Yeah, I would say Basker's Children should be 3. And soft leather armor should be 2. Or just non-existent. I can't believe you guys put soft leather armor in this deck. Come on, Woodrow and Josh, what are you doing to me? You just wanted to show that you could put 3 classes over here. That's the only reason this card is here. Don't you tell me any different. All right, I'm going to walk away from this. Soft leather armor, come on. Alrighty, folks, we're at the last one. Where are we at? We're at the 2 hour and 11 minute mark. So I've been talking a lot about these guys. So let me see if I can wrap this up. Oh boy, we got the Mean Green Blitz. Last but not least, we got the Nothrogs. Let's see what we got. Born small and pale, Ozkal's journey to Commander was a brutal trial. Now he's planning an invasion and leading it personally. Will Nothrog's strength, cunning, and brutality finally meet their match? Alrighty, so we just know that he was a little runt, but now he's invading something. So we will see. Ooh, he spelled Nothrog in the correct way. I like that, Salty Luck. That's why your name is green. So let's see. What do the Nothrog got cooking? Starting us off with Akfuck. Here we go. The end of turn, if Akfuck did not inflict any wounds, kill him. Okay. So he still dies to healing. So as long as he doesn't see any deaths, he's okay. Oh, there we go. Drums of War. Here come those Nothrog folk. Yep, Akfuck's still good. Still hits hard. This is an essential Nothrog. I like it. Bear Legion Recruit. This is the level 1 starter. All right, we're getting some bear orcs up in here. I'm assuming the bear is a totem. He doesn't look like he's the cousin of Huggy Bear. He doesn't have 3 HP, thankfully. Yeah, he's just a bear legion. He's he's not a recruit. He's a recruit. He's a recruit. Come on. I love it. Bobby, did you write this one too? Bear Legion Requit. Here we go. +2 attack, 12 AC, 1 skill, 1 HP. Death react. Your target fighter moves forward 1 rank. It's an Uthanak ability, but it's turning every war Nothrog into Artek. That's very Josh. Okay, I can see this being good. And it's really cool that it's almost like Roman cavalry, where like as the ranks fall, you fill it in, keep that phalanx together. It's like, that's pretty cool. Bokos, he's just card economy. He's a quality card. It won't hurt having more Bokos. 6/3, 13. Yep. So, and you can perform a fighter action card from your discard pile, then banish it once per turn. He's a barbarian too. Yep. Bokos is still good. Do run. He do run though. All right. He's also a bear, but he only has 2 HP and 11 AC. So this guy he runs, but he doesn't live. 2 strikes, 5/3, 4 skill, which is pretty good for Nothrog barbarians these days. Limited react before he suffers wounds. Perform a melee strike. Okay, why is it not do punch? Yeah, exactly. All those grunts and Artek is exactly how you would play this. I like it. I like the give and take of him being a little weaker, but there's some retribution there for how that goes. This guy's solid, though. Thank God he doesn't have 3 HP. Eager Blade. The blade itself is eager. It's a level 4 fighter weapon sword. Can go on your starter, I'm assuming he's a fighter. +2 attack. If this character moved this turn, they have advantage on melee strikes. So I'm assuming the novice. Oh, it's a novice pyro who's starting. All right. Well, if you get a level 2 fighter that you're starting, and they get the eager blade with the Bear Legion Requite, then then this works really well. I like this. Forward thrust. I don't think you can thrust backwards, so I think this name is redundant. All right, it's a wizard and a fighter action. It has the force trait. Order: if this character is a wizard, your target fighter moves forward 1 rank. If this character is a fighter, perform a +3 melee strike. Okay, I like that it's a strike generating action, but it also can turn into movement. It does look like a mage casting jump, and it looks like he's casting jump through like a storm, but it's also like mountains and lightning. It's very weird, but I still contend that forward thrust is a I guess you can go backwards thrust, maybe, in a seppuku manner. I have your back. Classic. Very good. Yep, does exactly the same thing as it always did. Leveled. It's a kill react. Character permanently gains this, and then you banish the card. Okay. Fighter mage character can self-target for move plus punch. Yeah, let's go. If this character is a wizard, your target fighter moves forward. If this character is a fighter, perform a +3. Yep, exactly. You would move and then punch. So that's pretty cool. So let's keep on going. Mad Pat Carrick. Look at all of those traits. He's a mammoth giant monster ranger. Oh, Mad Pat. One of the funniest names of all of Warlord. That's why Josh put this card in here, because everybody loves Mad Pat. But he's your level 2 fighter. Well, you don't start Mad Pat. Mad Pat can get the eager blade and can go forward with do run and punch something really hard. But +3 and 10 AC, yeah. Got to see what the other one does. Let's see. Nothrog's the Psych. All right, cool. This is the weapon you want to see. Especially in this deck, it's just very fitting. But it essentially outmatches, except only when they move, so not when they enter play. But it's still a very quality. It's a weapon shield, so quality card. Novice Pyro. Okay, here's the default starter level 2. All right, we see some fire type. He does a +2 range strike. Burn you weakies. Do Notharks call people weakies? The Sisike belongs on Sislik. Yes, there we go. Yeah, this is just a la-di-da vanilla wizard. It's only got 4 skill though. Those Nothrog wizards need to have 6 skills and need to be tables. Outmatch. Okay, cool. I like it. Very underplayed card in Ancients. This is a quality card. Tempo, baby. So happy to see this is here. I don't have to read it for you. Press the attack. Okay, this is a level 5 action. I'm assuming this is one of the big ones. Let's see. It's a tactics action. Wikis is what they call people that don't become requits. That's a solid explanation. All right, what does press the attack do? These guys are running. They don't even have weapons. They look like they're about. They look like they're about to go defend Spartacus in the arena over here. Spend order. Target any number of your fighters. Each target moves forward 1 rank, if possible. Each target who moved this way performs a +3 melee strike. Coordinated Chaos is a powerful weapon. They're about to become that elf zombie swarm. That's true. Because they all go into the front. But they all punch. Depending how big your back ranks are, this could be good. Each target moves forward. Okay, so there can be some funness. So everybody remember how the old bull rush worked, where you spend order, move forward, and as long as you didn't stun, you can do that. But the old bull rush, you can bull rush from the 4th rank, stun all the way to the front, and then get your attack. Press the attack kind of does that. So if you're in like a, let's say like a 2-2-2, you spend order with with the Warlord. You can move that like 3 up, stun them to the front, and then your 2s go up, and then you get some strikes that way. So you can do some crazy stuff like that. Definitely tactical for sure. Prime positioning, a level 3 tactics action with the roll order. 1 through 9, you move forward. This character, okay, it would be this character moves forward 1 rank if possible. This character gains +5 attack this turn. Move forward 1 rank if possible on 10 to 19. Okay, I like that. It fits. And then the 20, you get all that, but then you get a +15 melee strike. I like it. I like how absurdly big it is. This is a quality card. Just hopefully you're not playing it from your 3rd rank. Because you roll that 20 and you're on that 3rd rank and you don't end up in the 1st. You're performing a melee strike at one of your own characters. There can be some oops with this one. But that's why you have to be a master tactician to understand the Nothrog ways. Sixla. Oh, this is a quality fighter to start. Yep, just a +5 order, move forward. All the new fighter actions like this in Donnybrook make me want to try Fasalt. Fasalt is a fan favorite for sure. But yeah, nothing to really say about Sixla, just a quality character. Little 4E. Oh boy, Tiny's here. Tiny's is a level 4 character with 3 HP. I'm surprised it's M4. He's got 113. Just 1 + 13 to strike. He's got more attack than his AC, which is 11. He's only got 1 skill. Limited order. Target your adjacent equal or lower level fighter. The target moves forward up to 2 ranks, then suffers a wound. The target may perform a melee strike. So Tiny's just chucking people. Tiny can come into play, spend a rank 3, you play level 3, and you just huck a Nothrog at him. I love this. I love the flavor of it. He's a siege. Bear Orc Siege Barbarian. This does not need to be a siege. This character has a siege trait because Josh wants to do silly things in Ancient with it. Oh, man. Oh, fucking Tiny. He's got as much HP as Huggy Bear. Chucking Do Run is ideal. But Do Run's in rank 1 already, right? No, or right? Or am I remembering these wrong? Well, no, Do Run is 3. Okay, cool. Oh, that's awesome. He do run. He do fly too. Chucking a Do Run is solid. That is some angry Nothrog aggression. Where'd you go, Tiny? We're coming back. Okay, cool. So this is really funny. He's not unique. There's not just one Tiny. You need to give him +1 level so he can throw and wound Brickta. That would be pretty good. I'm happy that that's not the case. Tiny's kind of funny. And he's not unique. How many Tinies do you get? All right, well, let me see. How many Tinies we get? We get 3 Tiny. There we go. All right, so let's take a look at the war boss, this little runt. He don't look like a runt. He looks like he's, he looks like he's in charge. I'm glad he's a Nothrog that can read. His fingers don't look as bad as the dwarves, and he also still only has 3 fingers, but I think he's only supposed to have 3 fingers. So look at it. Look at his hairline. Poor guy has a receding hairline with long hair. Level 5 fighter. He is a bear orc tactician. He has 7/5, 13 AC. At least he got 4 HP. 13 AC. This is weak. 7 skill. Tonight, in and out, no survivors. Yikes. Your fighters who have moved this turn gain power attack +5. That's a good ability. I like that. Limited order, target your fighter and choose 2. The target moves forward 1 rank, gains +5 attack this turn, has advantage on their next melee strike this turn, or performs a melee strike. Okay, you get, as a limited order, you get 2 of that. So this is kind of like the Uthanac, the what's the one from 4E? Setrock? I think so. Like that's we get this equivalent up front. It's a 4 HP Warlord, which I like. 13 AC is a little iffy. I guess that's kind of where, like, he can at least be 14. But everything else is really good about him. I like this style of it's very like Uthanac plus, and I've always been a fan of Uthanac. So War Boss Askel definitely learned from Uthanac, and I like that. Can you choose the same twice? No. You have to choose 2 unique. Yeah. Do you have the card No Prisoners? I mean, I personally own the card No Prisoners, yes. But it's not in this deck that the War Boss will be playing. But this is pretty good. And then he also gets a War Horse, which we all know and love. I got the original art up by my TV over there. Good old Heather Bruton from the when we had the art show here. So that's a good steed. All right, this is a good deck. I mean, it's a very Nothrog deck. I would say that all these decks, they at least know the themes historically and will make a lot of old players happy, I think. So that I like. The suit tech is probably the only one that's that maybe like the good old Elite Dark Horseman might have been the choice there. But this Strog deck is pretty good. It hits hard, as Nothrogs should do. But yeah. It's just going to keep on coming and coming and coming. Bokos can outmatch from the discard pile. I like that. Bokos can prime positioning from the discard pile. As long as he doesn't roll that 20 when he's in rank 3. Talon buff. You're still talking about Talon. But yeah, no, this is a very on brand. This guy should just not be a siege. Come on. So there's some silly things, but I think that does it. So that wraps up each of these decks. All right, so let's go back. Now that we've looked at each one, I'd say, again, like overall thoughts, I'm happy with the design of these. The only legitimate gripe I have is that 3 soft letter armor should not be in the Mercenary Guild deck. That's just stupid. But otherwise, all these other cards are all playable and good, and everything fits. Everything is thematic. And there's a lot of synergy between each of these decks. They're all 50 card decks. So if you are going to this tournament and you are a faction loyalist, other than the mercenary, and unless you like the suit tech, which, you know, again, I like the suit tech. So like if I was to go and get the suit tech deck, like I'd be happy with that. But like, I understand not every mercenary player likes that. They like the Dark Horseman side. So, but otherwise everything else kind of fits. The elves got some undead stuff. The freaks got their little like guerrilla warfare freedom fighting. The dwarves get very dwarven. They are still exactly the same. Devs get dev stuff, which, and then they get more multi-striking, which is weird. Let's not forget freaks get Huggy Bear, and then Nothrogs just punch hard. So all these are very well done. So how would I rank these? In terms of quality, like that dwarf deck is really good. Let me go back to it just to refresh now that I've taken a look at it. Like, this hits hard and hits like, luckily, like just Talon and this order over here are the only ways to do it. But like early on, Korak is a force. Like, and like the Epic Donnybrook is just a really good card. Stonejaw being a cleric and a fighter. Like, it's just silly. Yeah, like I feel like Stonejaw, pound for pound, is up there. So I think this dwarf is towards the top. The Freak Kingdoms, I think, will be the most popular, and this deck is just strong because of Huggy Bear. No, because of like it's just traditional Freak Blitz range strikes, which are always good. Even when people always say that, like going Shrapnel Ball with Mare Haven will be disgusting into a sniper shot, which you get 3 of. So I think this Freak deck, Freak and Dwarf are 1 and 1A. I think then after that, the Nothrog and the Deverinian, probably the Dev over Nothrog. I like this Dev deck. I just want to go back and take a look at it now, seeing everything that it is. This Dev deck is okay. Like I think it's middle of the pack. It's either 3 or 4. So I think the Dev is middle of the pack. It's very on brand for devs. It's got some bombs with Invoke the Storm and Gift from Above. The Warlord's super solid, but the Warlord isn't going to do all the heavy lifting for you. So that's really the only thing too, is like that Warlord doesn't do the heavy lifting. The Dwarf Forge does. The Free Kingdoms character does. And so when you have that style of Warlord that is going to be your win condition, it's usually more consistent in formats like this. Wait, who are you telling to shut the fuck up? Get out of here. Can you take any Warlord? So for this tournament, you get to pick which of these decks you get. So choosing from this, but yeah, so it's not randomized. You're gonna get to pick which one. So I'll say Freak 1, Dwarf 2. Let's go Nothrog 3, Dev 4, and then probably L5 and Merc on the back end. The Merc deck is still good. Actually, again, they're all playable. Like, so that is what I'll say. I don't think any of them are weak. The Elven one, like Lightning Bolt being the big kaboom, like it's very spell blitzy. So it can be very good. It's just like it's harder to get bonuses in that, like especially compared to the Free Kingdom deck. It'll have all the bonuses from like Mare's ability. So yeah, I like down the road. I think the elves will be very good, like just for the starting army. I think the green strikes is as hard, and yes, you can pick and choose from what. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, because the green, like Nothrog's, like that's gonna be fast and do that. Like the Sutek Mercenary Guild is fast, but it's almost doing the same thing as the Nothrog, except like with rogues and fighters instead of rogues and wizards instead of fighters. So I could see the mercenary being good though. It's just that I think the others kind of outshine it. So I think the Merc is what we're going to see the least of. L's probably 5, but not like L's got a good starting army though. Like yeah, if I say Dwarf and Freak are at the top, let's go Dev, Nothrog, Elf in the middle, and then the bottom, the clear bottom, I think is the Merc Guild. But I like the Merc Guild. I almost want to play the Merc Guild because I really like them. So overall, I think it's a good job. I think they made very desirable, very playable decks. But I'm giving the Merc Guild the worst score because of soft leather armor. Sorry, I will not get over that. That card does not belong in that deck. But yeah, so what do you all think in the chat? If you all still sticking around at the 2.5 hours of me dissecting 6 decks, what do you think? You think I got it? You think you disagree? What do you think? Feel free to let me know. And then also, if you're watching this VOD, just also feel free to leave comments what you think. If you're going to Gen Con 2, in the comments, definitely let me know. Come say hi. I will be there. I'll be the guy with the GoPro trying to record some games as well. So I'll hopefully come back with some recorded footage for those who are not able to make it. We'll still be able to capture some of the fun of dice slinging. I will be looking for that tool. Yeah, I think that tool owes you some cards. So that tool is going to be giving you some cards. But I will be there. That tool from YouTube, baby. So looking forward to seeing everybody. Looking forward to slinging some cards. I'm excited about this event. But that's my analysis. Again, let me know. Let's see. I think most of mine went to the box. I think I owe you something. If not you, the missus definitely won something. Maybe. I don't know. I just assume you've won something because you've watched me so long. But all right, either way, we're going to wrap up the stream here. So again, thank you to everybody who came, gifted out subs, Sanjington, Gracchus, Low Yellow, a bunch of other ones who I cannot see on my... Oh, yeah, Rogue Panda Art, you were there. For some reason, the top gifters doesn't really fully come out. But thank you guys for all the gifted subs. Really appreciate it. We'll see you at Gen Con. Thank you, everybody came, hung out in chat. So that'll do it. Take it easy. Have a good one and enjoy 5th edition. Bye-bye.